The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the network or anyone affiliated. There will be mature and possibly immature content. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. As a matter of fact, I probably wouldn't listen at all. It's very poorly produced. Take me to your leader.
Welcome to the Monster Castle Radio Show. For the extreme paranormal listener. And here is your host, the Wolfman, Mike.
This is where the real freaks hang out, alright, yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the castle. We're on live with my friend Michael Dunning, UFO researcher. Now, we've jumped in early because of his schedule, so I'm just going to skip the news and go right ahead and introduce the guest. How are you, Michael?
Good. How you doing?
Great. We got some crazy stuff to go over, don't we?
Yeah, got quite a bit to cover.
So, what got you started in this field?
Geez, where do I begin? Well, when I was a little kid, that was my first sighting visually with my eyes, and that changed my reality of the world of who we think we are.
Are you saying the first time you opened up your eyes that's the first thing you saw?
When I was 16.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah, no. Clarification there. I was 16. I was at Clear Lake, California, and me and my girlfriend seen 3 UFOs. They were white orbs. She actually spotted them. She was thinking they were shooting stars. And then when I seen them, I was like, no, those aren't shooting stars. Shooting stars are like gone within seconds. And these things came down and flew like geometrical patterns in front of our eyes. And then one just disappeared at a time. Literally, the first one did, second one, and then the third one was gone. And both of us were like, you just seen that, right? And she was like, yeah, I seen it. So once I knew that something else existed out there, I don't know, I just never told anybody. But then as the web came around, before the internet, I had another major sighting when I was in the military, because I'm retired Coast Guard. And in July of 1991, there was a huge eclipse in Mexico City. And right when the eclipse happened, it was a 12 o'clock eclipse. And if you go to my website, thedifodocuments.com, under Chapter 3 and Chapter 2, it covers that, what happened. Basically what happened was there was a full-blown eclipse, and UFOs appeared right when it turned dark. And then when the eclipse was ending, the UFOs disappeared. So that was like the first major sighting in Mexico that triggered, I guess you could call it UFO investigative work. And that was in 1991. Now fast forward back to the internet, I was telling one of my friends, a good friend of mine, hey, I seen UFOs when I was in the Coast Guard in Mexico. It was a major sighting. And he looked over at me and he was like, Mike, if that really happened, that would be all over the internet. So I was like, hey, yeah, you're right. So I did a search on it, and I found it. I found the event, which led me to YouTube, and that's what started my UFO investigative work. As far as like everything that I have now on YouTube, the DIFO documents that I built, and then I just started putting pictures of amazing work that I'm putting out because I'm seeing them on TV. It's a gift. I don't know if it's from them or I got a trained eye while I was creating the difodocuments.com. Again, seeing other people's work, because I created 50 chapters, and in each chapter I try to debunk the people that are skeptic that there's not life out there besides us. And I wouldn't be doing all this work if I didn't truly see them with my eyes. I would be a skeptic myself, because it does challenge your reality. But as I started going on the internet, and anybody could search themselves. They don't even have to look at my work. You just have to go to YouTube or just go to Google and just do a search for UFO sightings, and you'd be amazed at what comes up. And the 50 chapters that I wrote were created by other people of amazing work. And for some reason, those links were on there for years, and I used to show people before I built my site. Once I built my site and started publishing it, those links started getting taken down, which I don't think it was the people that actually filmed those UFO sightings. Me personally, I think it's the government, but I don't know if that's paranoia or not. But my site's basically being attacked right now or hacked by someone. They're taking down the most authentic UFO videos. And I know there's a Flash player issue with my site. Some people are telling me, I'm getting feedback that they can't get to it, so I'm going to redo it and get rid of the Flash player so you would be able to see my site through your phone or any tablet or Apple computer.
That's why I couldn't open it. I get it. But some of my friends have been following you for a while, apparently. Deb in the chat room, she says she's been following you for a while now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, once I started posting once I had an eye to start seeing these things. It was like a new phenomenon in my life. I started literally seeing them on TV, and I was like, whoa, that was never a gift before, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And I started just saying, I got to start filming this. So I started filming them. Next thing I know, I had over 1,000 videos, which led me to build my YouTube channel. And there's some pretty amazing stuff up there that I put up there. My last UFO sighting was just actually last weekend, The Walking Dead. Carl was standing there and a UFO came flying by. So I posted that up on my YouTube channel, and that got a pretty good response.
Yeah, that's what you got to go to. There's people in the chat that said put it on YouTube. Yeah, it's already been done, right? So
yeah, it's all out there.
Yeah, where would they go find that on YouTube?
If they go on YouTube, I can send them a link at that. Or actually, if they go to my website, down in the lower right-hand corner, it says follow me on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm still working on my Facebook page now.
If they find you on Twitter, then everything else is linked to your Twitter anyways, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, you've already posted in my Twitter chat room at #47talk. You'll find him there. It's Michael Dunnan 10 at Michael Dunnan 10.
Yeah, and I posted to that. I posted the 4 main sites that I post to, and that most of my work is on.
Yeah. It's just Michael Dunnin and the number 10.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, cool. So, maybe we should. Oh wait, hang on a second. I got some major noise in the back room here. In the castle. Sounds like Igor is cutting up some bodies.
Yes, Master. I'm sorry. Sorry, Master. I have to slice up the bodies. Sorry.
All right, I think he's done. Yeah, sorry about that. Bad Igor.
Sorry.
Bad Igor. Yeah. We live in a castle with monsters, so
Gotcha.
have to put up with these things. You never know what he's going to do. He electrocutes people, bonks people with a big hammer. Yeah, you never know what he's going to do next. Anyways, I think he's busy over there, so we're safe. So maybe we should go over some of your YouTube's Moog Boys posted something in the Spreaker chat room. I think he's posted your YouTube. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I posted I put the playlist in there, and just that alone has over 600 crazy UFO videos that I've seen on TV. On like I said, last weekend was just The Walking Dead, and that was the night where I was just like trying to take a night off from seeing them, and I just was watching my favorite show, and one flew by Carl's head, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, no way.
So yeah, everybody go to that. Click on the link that Moog Boy put in the Spreaker chat room, and maybe Moog Boy, could you put that in #47talk too, just right away, and then everyone click on it, and then subscribe to Michael Dunnan's YouTube channel, and then you can check everything out.
So hashtag at 47talk.
Yeah, #47talk, and then put your YouTube link.
All right, hold on.
And then maybe everybody could just like watch, or you could discuss any video you want out of there.
Okay.
And then they can check the ones out you're talking about. If they want to go ahead and check it out, they can do it. This is fun. That's fun. I like it when we do that. You want to do that, Mike?
Right now. So let me know if it works. I got a #47talk and then my link, and I just said, here's the playlist. I'll send it to you guys now.
Yeah. There it
All
is.
right,
There it is.
I just
yeah.
let me know if you got it.
Yeah,
And then-
it's in our chat room. Yeah, there it is. Perfect.
Cool.
Perfect.
Again, bear with me. I'm still new at this, but yeah, now that you got it, I could just take you right down the playlist.
That's perfect. I'm right onto the. Now I can see what you're talking about.
All right, now see how. Now, the latest thing, the latest phenomenon in my life is I said, all right, if I have the power to see these things, not a power, but if I have the gift or a keen eye to see these things on TV, what if I'm able to go back in time? Well, for some reason I picked tragic events to see if UFOs were present. So I went back in time and I caught 9/11 and I put out some pretty good footage on that. If you go down and see the playlist. And then I also went back in time to the space rocket X explosion that happened last year.
Let's just do one at a time, and then we'll look at that one. Which one do you want to go do first?
I really don't want to look at the 9/11 ones because, that was pretty tragic.
All
Anybody
right.
can look at those on their own time. But
Okay.
if you want to look at the 9/11 one, click on part 2. Part 1 is just a quick 20-second video giving you a different reference of what you're about to see in part 2. I just thought I'd give a different angle so you know that it's legit, basically.
Yeah.
So if you want to look at part 1 first, just to get a feel of what's to come in part 2, we could do that.
Sweet. Okay. But you don't want to look at that one right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Well, we can look at
I
one now.
guess,
And then look at,
the listeners can all just pick whatever they want to watch of those on their own time. So what are we going to go to next?
we're going to look at Carl in part 2, the very top one of The Living Dead.
What's it called? The video? What's the actual title of it on it?
Part 2, UFO sighting while watching TV, as I saw.
Okay. I see
It's
it.
called,
UFO
it's
TV.
like a big face. You can't miss it. He's just
Hang
standing there
on.
smiling in front of
UFO
the camera.
sighting watching TV, but I don't see the part 2 yet.
It should say part 1, UFO sighting while watching TV, and part 2.
Hang on. Widen my screen. Oh boy.
I could send the link.
Wait a minute. Maybe you should. It'd be easier for. I'm searching for it still. Where is it? Near the front or the?
Let me see if it'll.
Oh,
play.
it's the second one. While watching TV, part 2. I found it here.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
second one on the list. That's easy. Okay, sorry. I was looking way down past 911.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot
what
of
I try to
videos in
do
there.
is I try to put out like if I'm going to be tweeting all day, I'll try to make it like a series. So you could see the Aurora Boreas. That was a series of a day where I had a whole bunch of different series of videos where I seen UFOs coming out of the Aurora Boreas, and that was pretty amazing. So I made a collection of that from different movies.
This is from the Walking Dead. Is that what we were talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah,
The latest one, yeah, that came
I'm
out
watching
last
it
week.
now. Oh, there it is. Holy fuck! Is that it? Behind his
Yeah,
head
that
right
was it.
there. Wow, that's pretty clear too. Did you
Yeah, it's
zoom in
pretty-
on it or anything yet?
What's that?
Did you capture an image and zoom in on it yet?
Oh yeah, if you look at my tweets, I got pictures in my previous tweets, like maybe 2 days ago.
Wow, it freaks me out. How do you know it's not just a plane though?
Because
Ooh,
of
there's
the,
something else too.
let me I'll put a picture up there.
Well, now
'Cause
it's zooming in. It's
I
zooming in
zoomed in.
now. Yeah, that's
Huh.
weird looking. It almost looks boomerang shaped. It doesn't look like a plane. You're right. I don't know what it is.
If I can, hold on, I'm trying to see if I could pull out a picture from what I tweeted, and it'll show you it's a clear disc.
Whoa, that's freaky, man.
Isn't it?
Oh, wow.
And I was trying to get away from them that night. They follow me wherever I go. Like I said, I could literally go to a webcam and watch them while I speak to you and get some great footage. It's either I'm tweeting and putting out footage and I'm missing what I see every day.
Yeah.
So I take a day off and then I put out some work, take a day off, put out some work. I'm just going down my Twitter feed right now, trying to show you what a real close-up of that thing looks like. So if I want to retweet this, comment. So if I hit retweet, I put at 47 Talk.
No, hashtag 47 Talk.
47.
Yeah, hashtag 47 Talk, not at. Yeah, that was cool, man. I'm impressed. That was a very good observation.
I don't know if you get that tweet.
It is definitely worth taking a look at. It doesn't look like a plane to me. I'd like
Yeah,
to
I
see,
just sent.
I wanna check-
I just sent a zoomed in picture to.
Okay. I'm gonna go there. Nice. Wow. There's a couple pictures here. Wow, that one really clearly looks like a disc.
Did you find it?
Oh wow, there's a few pictures of it, right?
Yeah, I tried to give him his face. I gave like 3 perspectives of it. Over the tower, zoomed in, and then really zoomed in.
Yeah, I like the one. Not quite zoomed in, like a halfway zoomed in one. That looks very. It really looks like a disc.
Yeah.
You're right.
So
it looks like a disc.
Go ahead.
Wow. Pretty good work, Mike.
They just fly by and I see them, and I have over 1,000 films. But when I started going back in time, like 9/11, I don't know if you want to look at that, we can, and you'll see some pretty amazing stuff. Wait, that'll blow this away.
Okay, for people that just jumped in, what we're looking at, we're looking at Mike's YouTube channel. He just posted it's posted in the Spreaker chat too. If you look back, I think Moog Boy posted it. It'll bring you to his YouTube videos, and this is what we're doing. We're going through them and checking them out.
Yeah.
So we just looked at which one was that now? Shit.
That was 698. So we got 697 to go.
Sighting while watching TV, part 2. Yeah. Flying. Well, I saw a saucer on The Walking Dead. Yeah, but it starts out. It's the second one on his list, anyway. Second one down on his list.
Yeah, the way the list works is because it's the latest created.
Okay. Go back. Which one are we looking at next?
You want to check out one of the ones from the Aurora Boreas?
Sure. What time is it? It's almost time for a break. I got an awesome song to play.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, let's look at the Aurora Borealis first here. Which one is it? Part 1 or 2 are we looking at?
Part 1.
And it says sighting while watching Europe's last great something. Is that it?
Yeah. part 1 sighting while watching Europe's last greatest.
Okay. Yeah, I found it. It's 6 down on his list.
All right, I'm watching Europe's last great one. Can you
Yeah.
hear it if I let it play by itself?
You could, but
Or I could mute it.
I have it muted on mine. Or do you want me to play it?
I could turn mine up and
It'd be better if I just did mine.
I'll just turn mine down because I'm sure everybody else has their own volume. If they're looking at it.
I don't really hear anything. Though.
Shooting across the hemisphere. It's actually, I think, going vertically up.
Yeah, I hear it in your computer now.
I hear it a little bit, but not much.
And in this film, you're going to see a total of
turn it up.
3 UFOs. When I hit play, you're going to see one come out of this aurora. The aurora bore is going to be moving this way. So you're going to see one go shoot out, and then like a giant dome comes out. And this is the dome right here. When it very first starts, one will come flying by this way, you'll see it, and then this one takes off and another one comes in. So I think there's a total of 4. But it took so hard just to get this one because I wanted to get the vertical one. Because the one that flies by this way could be maybe a plane, I don't know, but
I can hear it quietly. I can't turn it up, it seems like.
shooting stars, they don't go up. So let me just remove the title bar.
Oh, that's correct.
As
Strange.
you can see, it's really cool.
I could play it off a different source.
So you
I
can
just
see
sent
the
some
giant
pictures
ring.
to 47 Talk.
Goes that way, goes all the way around the Earth, top of the Earth, and this thing.
I'm gonna send that link to my other computer so I can put it up on a big screen, and then I'll get better sound. We'll do that after this break here right now.
And now watch this.
All right.
As always, I'll hit play and I'll hit rewind.
And let me know if you're getting these retweets to the 47 chat.
Oh yeah, we're
think
getting
that-
it. We're getting it, man. Good job.
So you just got the you just got the pictures?
Yeah, I got to flip back to that page. Hang on.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see what you got here. Oh yeah,
I'll try and capture
there's
this.
pictures there now. There's the YouTube link right there.
Cool. All right, we're getting the hang of this. I think after
yeah.
the break we'll be good.
Oh, you're doing great. That's perfect. No, everyone can follow us and I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you guys are. Yeah, we're gonna come back with better sound on that. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do a break, and I'm gonna hook it up a different way, and we're gonna have. I'll be able to play the audio if you want me to, but yeah, that'll help. Groovy, man, groovy. Where's this shit?
Aren't that crazy lights?
Yeah, man.
It's actually beautiful.
Yeah, man. It makes me feel like hearing this. Arriving UFO by Yes. Yes, man. You ever heard this, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
we're
wrote
gonna.
that?
Yeah, no, this is Arriving UFO by Yes. We're gonna take a short break.
Seriously, really, when you called and said you'd seen a UFO. But then it dawned on me the message in writing spelled out a meeting never dreamed of before. I looked out in the night, strange and startling was this voice of time the same. There's got to be a linking of everyone, got to be a center, it all comes flooding back. Arriving through the eons of times, immortal power of the future to behold. Vessels of a different impression, none that we could ever hope to have known. So look out in the night once they arrive on that meridian light, invisible ahead for a minute. You say there's no reason to conjure with the force as it has been known to be seen. You say I'm a fool, a believer, but your feet on the earth, it is green. But look out in the night, wait for they arrive to start your signs as I do. Here it is, the coming of outer space. Such a beauty like the coming of outer space.
Coming up in a moment is Jeff the Gray.
Jeff the Gray, co-host of Monster Castle Paranormal Radio on the KTLK Digital Broadcasting Network, thefringe.fm.
Oh, yeah, and we are back. Live with Michael Dunning. How are you doing?
Good.
And I think we have... Oh, Jeff's not on anymore. Oh, man, I introduced the guy and he's dropped. He'll be back. Jeff the Gray will be appearing tonight. I thought I was going to be all alone in the castle, man. It gets lonely in here. Igor will probably have to come up and keep me company then. That's terrible.
Mm. You
don't want that.
Too scary for me.
Oh, no. Igor's... No, he's freaky, man. He stinks. I don't even like it when he hangs out here. I always tell him to go back down to the dungeon and with the bodies and shit. Yeah. Okay, so which picture are we on next, man? I'm just waking up. Wolfman's waking up early and got me up early, so I'm still waking up. Just getting started here, man.
I guess we finished the Aurora series, and if you want to move on to 9/11, we can talk about that briefly.
I want to see the Aurora one again. I didn't. hang on. What are we looking at there?
Yeah, I posted. There's actually part 1 through 7, and I sent those to 47 Talk. I just retweeted them from previous tweets. I don't know if they're in order.
Oh, yeah, okay. What I'm looking at is the last one you tweeted out. What are we seeing here? Oh, it looks like a little meteor or comet or something in there.
Yeah, you'll see classic saucers are just like a stick line, like a cigarette, or in this case, it was like a long set of lights. There's parts 1 through 8 show different crafts from the North to the South Poles, and they're in different movies. It's just amazing how, in some of them, you just see them flying, and then they just disappear into like some type of portal or gateway, or you know what I mean? They're just like gone.
All I see in this one is like it looks like a shooting star, but is it? That's on YouTube. Is it it's a clip, so you can see it go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The original. YouTube.
So which one are you on? Part 2?
I'm going to go to the YouTube. I'm not sure. Europe's Last Wilderness. I think that might be the first. I don't know. It's the one you posted where I'm going to. I'm not sure. It's not up yet.
All right, I'm watching Europe's Last Great Wilderness. Yeah. I labeled each.
I'm not getting it.
I labeled each Aurora Bora chapter or part. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, Part 6, Part 7. And then I ended it with a daytime sighting of a UFO, and there's like a polar bear. I could post that one if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds
I
fun.
thought that was like, it would complement, because this is what they look like at night flying around with the auroras.
Well, folks want to see. They want to see some proof. You know, the skeptics. They want to see something that is undeniable, like something that'll freak them out.
Yeah,
you can't really deny it.
Keep watching these while I send up the last one too. This one is one of my favorites right here. This is going to be a polar bear. He's just chilling, kicking back, and a beautiful UFO comes flying behind him.
Okay.
So I'm sending one now to.
Wow. Why am I having so much trouble? I had a lot of trouble getting to the YouTube, but you just have to keep clicking. And now,
All right, I'm sending part 7.
Damn it.
I just sent part 7, which is the end of the series, and it should be a daytime. You'll see a sun and the polar bear. Did you get that in 47 chat?
Hang on. Yeah.
How about if we end this series and let's all watch that one? Because we got a lot to cover. There's 600 videos in this playlist alone. So we're only at like 590 something right now.
Okay, this one's working for me. The other one, I was just having trouble with. This one I've got it working.
Frozen Planet, Season 1, Episode 4, Autumn. 47 minutes, 8 seconds.
47. He said right off the bat. You said 47.
1 minute left.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't think I was going to catch anything, but right at the ending, boom.
47 again, everyone. Wow.
Okay.
And a little tiny one right there.
I don't know why this ain't working.
I always give the coordinates on all my videos.
Let the thing fly, and then I'll
Yeah, it's really quiet. I can try to get the volume a little better on this.
play and watch that.
Crank it right here, I guess.
Just flew by. They don't have a clue.
Oh, there's the polar bear.
So rewind. This is it flying by itself. Just flew by. One more time. This is an easy catch. Just flew by. One last time.
Do you see it?
Hang on a second here. Yeah, oh,
Just
oh
flew
yeah,
by.
oh yeah. Something.
Now capture it on the other side of the sun.
Wow. I'm amazed.
You can see the little one right there.
There's
And the
two.
larger one behind it.
Yeah.
So first let the little one take off.
What the hell are
And then
those
the big
things?
one takes off right above it.
Saucers.
One more time. You'll see the little one come out from the bottom of the sun.
Wow, that's pretty
Right
cool,
there,
man.
and then
Holy
the big
shit.
one passes by it. So further,
Well,
hold
some
it
people
further
could
back,
say
you'll see
that
the
they're
whole thing.
birds or insects, you
the
know.
little
I
one
don't know.
appears first, and then the bigger one catches up to it right there.
But I don't think they're
I'm
birds or
clueless.
insects.
So as always, thank you for
They're not-
watching.
they're not.
Over and out.
No.
Look at the pictures that I provided. I zoomed in on them and just to make
Wow.
sure that they weren't birds or airplanes.
No, it's pretty good, man. Well
All right,
done.
this is part 2 of this scene. I just confirmed that it is 2 UFOs. In the footage, this is their leaving, or this is them leaving. And as you can see, the bears are still there. So if you go to 14 minutes, 5 seconds into the movie, with 38 minutes, 1 second, you'll see them leave the scene. They're so fast, and the bird is still flying by. So that's how fast they are. So now I'm just going to grab the remote. I forgot it as usual. And let me just
That's
get
pretty
set
cool.
up here.
That's good work, Mike.
Thanks.
I don't know how you do. How do you just notice that? Wow.
So that's just a drop of water. The 2
Must be-
UFOs
you
are
just
right
got
there
a
underneath.
knack for catching these, eh?
Another drop of water
How do
that's
you-
on the lens.
How do you do
Go
that?
ahead, play and watch it.
You gotta teach me how to do that, man.
That's the bird.
Wicked.
They're still
Yeah.
flying by.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't have this gift
That's
5 years ago.
Watch this.
Yeah, it's
First UFO just flew
what
by.
we're seeing here
Second
is
one, and that was them leaving.
really
So, now when you film it flying by,
there's two saucers basically
missed it.
zipping by
They're
faster
very
than a plane
fast.
can go, and they look they're not a
and
plane.
that was them leaving.
It's hard to describe. You gotta check it out.
So now I know where to point. Watch this. They're gonna leave.
But yeah, this is a Netflix Bears in the Woods is what the
So watch right
the
here.
footage,
So
I mean,
first
the
fly
film
by,
is.
just flew by, and then
Yeah.
right there they leave.
And then you told me too, also, Mike, that some of these
When the
films
film
were
them leaving right here.
where
they
you-
leave.
where you caught this stuff.
Choom, they just flew by. So I got them on footage.
But they erased those parts out of the films, apparently.
What was that? Say it again.
You told me that they erased parts of your taking those parts of the film out after you posted this.
On my website, yeah. Like I said, that's where I.
Oh, didn't
got
you say
pretty
that
much-
some of these movies have actually erased scenes after you exposed it?
No,
No,
no.
I thought you told me. Oh, they just took your website.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what I was talking about was the DIFOdocuments.com, which was my main website. That was just, again, an e-video, e-documentary, I called it. And it took a span of 5 years of looking at other people's work that they were posting on YouTube. And I guess that's where partly I got my trained eye. And I created that website. And what's happening now, since that site's been on for 5 years, it's been a lot of the most authentic UFO videos that I found, provided by others, are no longer there, basically. So somebody's taking them down. for instance, like somebody found one of an aircraft carrier, and this thing was launching like the 1960 jet fighters that were Vietnam. You know, they were making Vietnam air bomb strikes.
Yeah.
And the guy standing on the aircraft carrier flying, you know, standing there flying the flags, and pretty much a white orb goes flying past in the background. And they took that away. That was amazing, though. And it was a white orb that I had seen with my own eyes, and I knew that. So that's how I authenticated the film. I was like, yeah, that's real. Nobody could Photoshop something I didn't tell them that is real, that I've seen in real life with my eyes.
No, this is what I'm talking about. You know, when you say they took it down, where did they take it down from? What are you talking about?
For instance, like if you go to my website, my main website, which is the DIFOdocuments.com.
Yeah.
There's 50 chapters there, and if you click on any chapter, it'll open up to another web page, and then that chapter is dedicated to like all the people that's seen something. For instance, like I could read a couple of chapters to you on the couple insight. But I basically created 50 chapters, and that was like my UFO investigative work. As I was doing my investigative work, I was like, each chapter I would create, because the ufology was there and it was undeniable, basically. For instance, like UFOs flying in and out of volcanoes is chapter 13. When I made that chapter, that's what led me to Mexico, to the Mexico webcams. And that's, you got to remember, that's hundreds of Mayan pyramids and the Mayans back then. And I don't know why they built that camera system, but it's a travel website. I just use it, and I caught phenomenal footage through there where things just fly up, and they're metallic saucers.
Where do we? How can we see this right now? Can we?
If you go to MexicoToWebcams.com.
I just Googled that?
Yeah.
I should just use my phone. That's what I'm going to do. It'd be quicker for me to see shit like this.
And then it's just like fishing. You got to just pick your pond or camera, and you just got to sit there and wait and watch for something to fly by. But
you don't have
scary,
that one.
because
But you don't have that
I
one
have
on
relatives. I have.
You don't have that one on YouTube?
Yeah, it's all over my pictures too on Twitter. Every picture I put out there, you can see it. Every picture's date and time.
What are we going to go to right now? That's what everybody wants to know in the chat. They want to know which video we're going on next.
Okay, we just left.
They're hungry.
Series of.
They're hungry for high strangeness. Hungry for high strangeness.
All right, you want to jump into the 9/11?
Sure. Okay. That's or jump off.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to parts, let's see. You got to scroll down further and load more. See that load more button?
Wait a minute.
Go all the way down to the bottom of the page.
I gotta get back there somehow. I'm on Netflix. Wait a minute here. I gotta go back to your home page.
All right, well, I'm watching Frozen.
Not that one. Here we go.
See how you have the Aurora Boreas there on the list? Part 1, Part 2.
Easy. Just click on your name on YouTube, and then it'll bring you back down. It'll bring you back. Now, UFO sighting 911. UFOs were present in the Part 3. Which one are we doing?
So you have Part 3?
I see that one up, yeah.
We can look at that one.
It's a liked one. I don't know why. Wow. Oh, you liked it. Okay, wait a minute. Created playlists. Image. What should I be doing? Uploads?
You should just be able to hit play. But if you want to start from part 1,
That's what I'm looking for.
just keep going down.
Let's
keep
take
going
it.
down.
Take it as if we don't know. Like I'm acting as if I don't know what the hell is going on. So where do I go? Because some people are at that right now. They don't know what. Okay. I think I know.
Let me send the link to 47 chat.
I got to go back to that other link.
I'm going to send it to 47 chat right now. This will be part 1.
Go back.
I mean 47
Yeah, it's
talk.
easier that way. Yeah. Because you got a lot of videos, man.
See if that worked. I just sent it to 47 talk. Part 1. Let's see if I can get the hang of this. I'll send part 2 right now.
There we go. That'll work easier for everyone.
Look at that while I set up part 2.
Right on. All right, we're going to check that one out. I just want to make sure I'm on the right one. Okay, play all. You can put play all. It'll play 1, 2, and 3. I just got it set up.
This is some of the footage that has nothing to do with UFOs, but has everything to do with 9/11. And this is just some of the things, my latest work. This isn't a helicopter, I think. This is a genuine UFO. I'm about to hit play. Watch right here and you'll see it just cruise by. Nobody even sees it. It goes through the smoke and everything. And you got to remember, at this point in time, this was a restricted air space. And this is not a helicopter that flies by because it's in the smoke. So watch this. Watch right there. See it right there? And it's going to come over here.
And it would be hard to imagine that a small plane could create.
I've never seen that before.
In a building like the
That is not a helicopter.
Create the damage on
You
the
can
other
see it
side
right
of the building
there.
from the sheer impact.
I have never seen that footage before.
That's a saucer.
What the hell?
It's a disc. I can clearly see it. It's not a helicopter. Now, again, I'm going to rewind. And I just can't believe nobody's seen that. So right here, I'm just going to let it play, and then I'll pause it.
It's only probably appropriate to surmise that people might have been in the building.
And you know, we've seen stories in the past where planes have hit buildings.
I've been trying to get Jeff the Gray on. But I know. I just rebooted my Skype on
and create the damage on the other side of the building from the sheer impact. Small planes tend to crumple and then fall down the building. Again, we haven't talked to anyone who's close to the base of the building, so we don't know what kind of debris or wreckage.
That's amazing.
Yes, go ahead, Jennifer.
So again, I'm just going to pause it.
So if Jeff, you're listening, I'm going to try calling you again right now.
And that's it right there. See how it's
I just
shiny
sent
white
part
light?
1 through 3. I'm going
I
to
don't
be
know
sending
what
part
this
4
is
right
here.
now.
I'm still trying to figure that out. But this is definitely moving. And watch when I hit play, it's going to fly right behind the
it's
Empire State Building.
It goes
right
through the smoke.
and then just disappear.
It looks like a white,
Hit play.
strange-looking object. It does look disc-shaped, I would say.
Now it's going to come out over here. It is
It
not
goes
a
behind the
helicopter.
first building, through the smoke.
That kind of hole in a building like the World
It's leaving a
Trade
bit of a
Center
trail,
and
too.
Create the damage on the other side of the building from the sheer
Strange-looking
impact.
thing.
Small planes
And
tend
that's
to
a disc
crumple
right
and then
there.
fall down the
Now
building. We haven't talked
that
to
it's in the
anyone
blue
who's
sky,
close to
it's
the
turned
base of the building,
darker.
so we don't know
It
what
is
kind
not
of
a
debris
helicopter.
or
Trust me, I
wreckage.
can
So
see
it's
it.
definitely a solid
This is a
object.
big screen HD TV.
Yeah,
So
weird. I don't know what it
I'm
is.
just going to hit pause.
That's pretty interesting.
And
Good job again, Mike. I gotta say, man.
it's too loud. Just rewind again.
Actually,
Look at that. That's a disc right there. My eyes are very trained. And
I like it. Right on. That gets a Wolfman thumbs up. Definitely cool, man.
That's, you don't see no tail rotor on that.
All right.
I know it was moving
Wow.
slow, but Trust me, my eyes are used to this.
This has
Anyway,
never
I
been
just
shown
wanted to show
anywhere
everybody
before
that.
on any show. Mike's
As
never
always,
been
thank
on.
you
This is
for
his first
watching.
appearance on
Just
any
let that thing fly
public
away.
venue,
So,
isn't it, Mike?
just rewind it.
No,
Oh,
I told you.
you were on
once
one
I
other
knew
show.
I had this gift. I went
This
back
is
in
it.
time
It's
just to
in
see if I could see if UFOs were present on tragic events, and I just started seeing them, choom choom, flying by.
Right there.
This is only the beginning.
That is not a helicopter.
So you got black helicopters flying over your house and shit. You told me too, eh?
Flies off. You can see it.
Yeah, every night.
Every night?
Pretty amazing.
Oh yeah.
Haven't even seen
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Okay, I
as
think we
always,
do
thank
have
you for
Jeff
watching.
on. Jeff, are you there?
God bless the people that died in those
Um,
buildings. And God
can you hear
bless
me?
America.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, you're there. Can you hear me?
I hear you in the background. So another mic is probably picking you up.
Whoa. Hang on. I know what's going on here. Options. Okay, that one ended.
Yeah, I sent all of them to 47 chat parts 1 through 8. If anybody's interested in seeing them.
Is that better, Jeff? Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Okay, there you go.
All right. For some reason,
Save my settings.
for some reason, all your stuff, it says you're all offline.
Wow. Okay, I see. Yeah. It didn't save my Skype settings. This fucking thing.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to smash this fucking thing and throw it out the window again, like the other laptop.
Yep. All my other contacts are online except for you. You're
Hang on a
offline.
second, I'll fix that. Online, there you go. I don't know why
Are we
it
on
doesn't-
break?
No, we're not. We're on live. We were just looking at these UFO sightings by the 911 buildings, and I gotta go to the next one. I think. What do we got here?
This is some
I
of the
put-
footage that has nothing to do with UFOs,
What?
but has everything to do with 9/11.
Part two.
And this is
Part
just
two.
some.
I thought we already did. No.
I
Maybe
just
not.
spotted 2 UFOs.
Which one? Did,
Hey, Mike.
which one did we do last? Which one should we be on now?
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
what I did was I just put that series is series 1 through 8,
Yeah.
and I just put all of them on 47 Talk, so anybody could look at anything they want, basically.
Right on. So, what does the second one show generally, and the third? Is it the same objects, or do you?
No, they're all different.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
But
shit!
if,
Oh,
but
excuse
if
me.
you want to move on to the next one on the playlist, and other people can look at those, or I don't know how you want to do that.
Which one did I thought it was an auto playlist, but it's not. It didn't go to part 2, I don't think. Or did we go through all of them?
No, because the playlist was discovered as I was seeing them on TV. So
should I go to part
they're
2?
not, they're not in order, but I put them in order on 47 chat and 47 Talk. If you go to 47 Talk,
okay,
you'll
I'll go
see
back there. I'll just do it that way.
part 1 through 8.
Check this out. Okay. Holy shit, that many. So there's 4. Which one should I go to now?
Where did you leave off on the last one?
See, that's why I was asking you. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, you
I'm
were
not
watching
sure. I think
it.
I
was
might have went
sending all
to.
those out.
I don't know where it just stopped playing the playlist, so I don't know where it ended up. I think it was just part 1.
Wow. They're pretty long, so like I said, if you want to just let the viewers look at those at their own time, we could move on to the next series. Again, because I put them out in series.
Okay.
And the next series is, if you can go back to the playlist now, I'll show you where to go to.
Okay.
On the playlist, we left off at part 4, UFO sightings.
Okay, how do I get to the playlist now? Can you post that again? The link to the playlist?
How do I do that?
Because I'm not sure which playlist you mean.
The very first one. So this we'll call this the playlist. Let me see if I can get it in there. Starting to get the hang of this.
I guess I'm just not used to using YouTube actually like that.
47.
That's a lot of videos you got in there.
All right, see if that worked. You should have a link, and that click on that link, and it should bring it all back.
There should be a way
And it should have like The Walking Dead at the very top.
Yeah, that's the that's a playlist I was trying to find. Yeah,
bookmark that. Bookmark that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually bookmark that page right here.
Because if you just keep hitting the down arrow, Mike, it'll just go forever. Because I got over 670 videos here.
Yeah, that's why I was trying. That's what I was trying to figure out. How do I get back to that playlist?
All right, so we just covered 9/11. The next one I would like to introduce is. Have you ever heard of SpaceX rocket program?
Oh yeah. Quite familiar with the SpaceX program. Yeah.
On 9/1/2016 last year, I was watching it on TV, and my eyes are trained, and I seen it shoom, fly by, and boom, and it exploded. It was a black orb, and so since it was live, I couldn't do anything. So what I do is I usually wait a day, and then I go to YouTube and I look for clean footage. And I found the actual makers of, it wasn't NASA, but it was the other people that filmed it. And what you're about to see now is the SpaceX rocket blowing up.
Wow. Okay. Which video is it? What is it called?
It's the one that says UFO sighting while rocket on platform, SpaceX prior to launch.
Is it down near the bottom top, or I'm not?
It's right after part 4 of 9/11.
Oh, okay. Up there, somewhere there.
What I look for is the green light. See the Aurora Boreas?
I got it. Right after the 9/11s.
Yeah. See how I'm going down the list? We'll just do that basically.
Okay. See, I can play all. I did that before. But I wasn't sure. I didn't think it was working.
Right, this is another video that I'm making of this rocket, SpaceX, that exploded. I caught the first flyby before the.
How's your sound now, Jeff? Good.
You can see that's a clear,
it's good. I just posted the link to the videos.
This thing moves so fast, it'll change shapes. In one picture, I got it, and it looks just like a classic
I don't know
disc.
why it didn't save my sound settings.
This
That
one,
sucks.
you could see it's
had to redo them all.
and it's an orb, but the angle that I caught it in, it looks like a flying cone. But again, there it is right there.
It does look like a cone.
You will
Seen
see
that,
birds
Jeff?
in this video, but they're not going to fly at the speeds.
Are you following where we're at?
Of this
Yeah, I'm
little
watching
guy.
the video
This
right
little
now.
Orb, I call
Wicked.
it. So I'm just
Yeah, I
gonna
want
hit
everybody
play
to
and try
to do
capture
this if
that
you
thing.
can.
Watch how fast. Watch right here and watch that little black orb take off super fast. Gone. Actually, I paused it
Mood
just
Boy's
in time.
got
He's
it
right
posted
there.
in
Watch him fly
Spreaker.
away. Choo, gone.
Some people
Now,
are
I'm gonna
driving and they
continue to
can't see
film
it, so that
because
sucks.
he
But
flies
you
in
can
and
check
out
it
of here
out
a couple
later.
of times.
All the links are
And then he'll
posted
fly
in
by the top, and that's when
Spreaker
the rocket explodes.
chat, which is probably easier to look through
Right there, he just flew by.
than Twitter.
Boom.
Holy
See how he
shit!
flew over the top in the rocket. Now, what everybody forgets, or what nobody did, was
Wow.
nobody continued to film.
That rocket blew
And
up.
the UFOs still fly by. Watch this. That's the aftershock. There's a shock wave. Watch right in this area, right there. The freaking thing just flew by. And they continue to fly by even after the explosion. So those are secondaries.
Do you think they
Watch right here, he'll fly
blew it
by.
up?
Yeah,
I
it
don't know if
did.
they were monitoring
It flew right through it.
or what. That's a bird right there. See his wings? Now watch the UFO fly by and watch the speed of the UFO. What's great about this footage is showing
That is
after the
awesome.
bird,
That
see
is
the
awesome,
wings
buddy.
and the movement of them. The birds again.
What do you think of that, Jeff? Oh man, this thing,
And now watch this UFO come
cone-shaped
out of nowhere.
object just flew right through that rocket and
It'll
blew it
come
up.
down,
It sure looks
swoop
like
around the
it.
tower, and fly away.
What do you think,
Super
Jeff?
fast.
Yeah,
Right there, it just
it's
flew
cool.
by. I don't know if you've seen that. But
have you
again,
used,
in this film, right there, it just flew by. I know I got it on film.
Can you hear me,
If
Michael?
you slow this
Oh, yeah.
video down, you'll be
You
able
want
to
me
see
here,
the.
hang on. I'll turn this down.
I was wondering if the guests can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Have you done like any calculations, like with the frame rates, to find out how fast this UFO is traveling?
I've seen footage of a Russian snuck footage down from the ISS space station, and while he was up there, he filmed a saucer flying across the planet, and those things, they move pretty quick. I estimated at least maybe 14 to 16,000 miles per second. It flew over Africa in about, maybe, if you count to 10, the entire continent. You know, filming down on Earth in HD. It was amazing footage. And you can Google it. If you go to YouTube and just Google it or just search Russian ISS UFO footage. I also put it on my website at the diploedocuments.com.
I think I've seen that before already, actually.
Yeah, it's amazing. And now he's in hiding, that Russian person he snuck it all down, and now he's in hiding somewhere.
Do you think you're are you afraid at all? I mean, that people might come after you or question you, or has it happened?
Yeah, I was going to ask that too.
I'm retired military, so I mean, I'm a patriot. If they do any harm to me, then I guess it was meant. I'm not afraid.
Right. Well, thank you for your service. I'm a former Marine myself, so got about 1,500 hours flying.
Hoorah!
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do. I fear for my kids, basically, and my family more than me.
I'm pretty
let's
blown
hope,
away.
hope nothing happens.
Yeah, he's got black helicopters flying over his house every night, he says. So I was wondering if you ever met any or encountered any men in black.
Yes.
Have they spoken to you?
No.
No, eh? Okay, good. What
I've
about
got a video of a
close
of a
encounter
black
of
helo hovering over my house.
Oh yeah.
Hanging out.
Oh wow.
And as soon as I whip out my camera, it takes off. Unmarked.
I've seen many of the things. I just never thought about it. That they may have been watching me.
Yeah, it's probably one of the FBI ones they have around here. So.
I was at a Wendy's, and I had coworkers, and we were talking about it. I looked in my rearview mirror, and I don't know if they were Men in Black or just two old men with black hats and black glasses. But I go, "You guys, look! It's the Men in Black behind me." And they all turned around, and two of them turned back around, and they're like, "Damn, that is them." It was pretty funny.
Wow, is that the only time you've seen them?
No. When I put out my 9/11 work, I basically got escorted by a black vehicle halfway to my work, and then he turned off about halfway to my work.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty intimidating.
Well, at least they haven't talked to you yet. But you do say they're trying to shut down your website, and you got...
Yeah, and that's because I don't go challenging like Congress to say they're real and stuff like that, because I've done my homework on the people that have gotten killed by them. There's a person called Bill Bennett. I did a couple of specials on him. He was another retired military person, and he was stationed across, I forget what military base, but he was a World War II vet, and the base became huge. I don't know if it was like Langley's but it went nuclear basically, and he started filming these things. And he went to the base, and he went to the captain, and he said, "Hey, look at what I'm filming." And the captain basically told him, "Stop doing that. You're filming national security stuff." And he's like, "I'm not going to do that. This is my front lawn. You guys built this thing up. I'm not going anywhere." Anyway, he kept pushing the issue, and he went to the local news, the radio, the sheriff department, the police, and he finally went all the way to Congress. And Congress had a hearing scheduled with him, and he went to New York overnight, and then he was going to next morning go down to the Congress, and they say he committed suicide out of a 60-story building, and they took all his UFO data.
When was this?
I can get back to you on that. It was back. If you just Google it now, it'll come up. Just Google Bill Bennett.
Bill Bennett. Okay. How do you spell that?
I don't know. I'm going to try it right now.
I know how to spell Bill.
It's in my. If you go down my playlist, it's in there.
Okay.
Oh,
so
are you
Michael
taking that
Dunning's
down?
playlist.
I'm looking for my pad.
All right.
I Googled Bill Bennett UFO, and it says William Bennett Wikipedia. So I clicked on that, and it says William John Bill Bennett is an American conservative politician. I don't know if this is him. I don't think this was him.
There's other people that have SpaceX UFO sightings videos out there that are claiming that it blew up the rocket too. You're not the only one that noticed this.
Really?
Oh yeah, I just noticed a bunch more on YouTube that say this, or unless they're copying your footage.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
That just vindicates me then.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
So what's the what video should we look at next?
I was just going to go ahead. I wanted to ask you first.
Back to that playlist, and the next one is the Shuttle Challenger. They were there.
Watch right in this area, right there.
Oh yeah.
What I did this week, again, I try to do things in series, and since I had such a great amount of videos on UFOs and rockets and the shuttle, and I did a whole week special on just rockets and UFOs. So I tied it all up together on this playlist.
Okay. Since there's a lot of people out there that can't see the videos, can we talk about in detail about the Challenger? Since a lot of people know about that. I want to know. I didn't know there was a UFO there, so.
Yeah, do you see President Reagan, Mike?
All right, so it's a President Reagan video.
Just play that, and
I see it. Okay,
so
all right, so let's.
I'm going back to what's this? What's the last? Oh, that's the SpaceX one. Okay, I'm going back to that playlist link.
So
yeah, go back to the playlist and President Reagan. You'll see him. Mike, if you could play that one, if the viewers can't watch it, they'll at least be able to hear it if you play it loud from where you're at.
Okay, I'm back to the playlist.
When did the UFO show up?
Hang on a sec. I'm back to the playlist now. Now, which one is it I'm going to? President Reagan one?
The President Reagan face.
Sighting when the Shuttle Challenger blew up?
Yeah.
Okay, here we are.
And if you just play it, the viewers, if they can't have web access, they can still hear it at least.
Challenger that blew up.
I hear it perfect, yeah.
Again, I caught another UFO. Right now we're 14 minutes, 9 seconds into the movie with 14 minutes, 19 seconds left.
Mood Boy has it posted. Thanks, buddy,
blew
in
up,
Spreaker chat room.
God bless the people that were on that shuttle.
So,
but I caught a UFO right there. This thing literally comes right out of the clouds and it'll just come, it comes right out. I captured it right here, and then it'll just fly off this way, and then another UFO will come out of the clouds here and just cruise by that way, and I'll try and capture it right here.
I thought it was debris at first,
but
right these things fly horizontally, controlled flight.
So they're going horizontal, right? Or which are they going, left or right?
From right to left.
from right to left.
Yeah.
Do you remember what I
It
forget
has-
what altitude was
It has a shadow. It has a shadow on it, Jeff. It's got. You can see, like, the top of it is lit up and the bottom is shaded. So it's a solid object, but it looks to me almost like a boomerang shape or something. I don't know what that is.
It belongs to the brave.
Watch right here. Comes out, and then watch another one come out right
I want
there.
to say
Yeah.
something to the school children.
There's definitely objects that have.
Two UFOs.
They almost seem like they're blinking in and out of reality. The way they almost disappear and then reappear.
There, watch that move.
They do exactly that.
Here.
And I've witnessed that
Like
in,
they're
with my
phasing,
real
like
eyes.
they're phasing in and out of dimensions almost. But that's definitely a solid object. You can see the light glinting off it. It looks metallic. You can see the
Yeah.
shade
Have
on
you-
it.
It appears.
And I want to say something.
It looks
right
saucer
there.
shaped or,
Oh, wow.
or
And that's
something.
the last picture of it. Watch
Have
it.
you played these back in like slow motion? You know how YouTube has that
So,
where you can play it slow. Have you done that?
Yeah, I've done it in Media Player. Is the best thing to do, and you could download any of my videos. There's programs that you could do that with, and then do it yourself. And use. I would recommend using Media Player.
as always, thank you for watching. Over now.
Okay, that one finished.
Mike, now if you want to click on the one to the left, part 2.
Okay, now it's going back to the playlist. When
So we go back to the playlist, and then there's part 2 when the UFO sighting when the shuttle Challenger blew up.
Okay.
Yes, it's exactly.
I got it.
All right, I'm still watching Rocket Man, and caught another UFO. 1 hour, 11 minutes, 51 seconds into the movie, with 16 minutes, 37 seconds left. Again, I picked this because it showed a lot of rocketry.
I guess we could have done this in
Hence the
Hangouts.
name
That would have been
Rocket
better.
And
Yeah.
I
Well,
just wanted to do a study to see if my eyes could see UFOs.
But I've never used
and
Hangouts,
I caught
but I
so many
guess-
UFOs in this film.
I can do live
I would definitely
YouTube.
recommend watching it.
Maybe we can set that up later.
What I'm about to show you is pretty amazing. But what started this was what I caught
Yeah,
on
some other day we'll do that.
September 1st.
We'll set it up on your end with the live
2016,
YouTube.
where the SpaceX rocket blew up. And if you
That'd
go
be
to my
awesome.
YouTube channel,
We
do
could
a
always
search
do
for
this in
that
chapter
SpaceX,
2,
you can
part
see
2,
that
maybe,
footage.
because there's so much
So I'm
that
just gonna
there's no
remove the
way we
title
can
bar,
cover everything.
And right there, boom. I don't
But
think
we
Camp
did
will
we
be,
did the best we
but
could,
I'll see
folks, on a last minute
I'm gonna
kind
hit
of
play
just.
right now. Watch this
How are we going to do this?
So now
This is the
we're
Challenger.
looking at the shuttle,
in July
and there's
of
like a
86.
UFO like
Sorry,
right above it,
January of
just kind of.
Exactly. Do you see that thing?
Yeah.
Over there.
So the shuttle's on. I
right
mean,
there.
it's
Once I
it's
hit
on the
play,
launch
watch that thing
pad,
take off.
and just right.
And I'll replay
I
it.
mean, right above it,
Let it
there's
play in its
a,
entirety.
and it looks almost cylindrical.
Wow.
Or it's
That's a
kind of.
bird right there. You can clearly see the wings on it. So now this is it in its entirety.
Right, so
Right,
they're,
watch,
you're
I'm
comparing
just
like a
gonna show
bird
by so fast.
to it.
So this is it in its entirety. Watch right here, you'll see it flew
Whoa.
by right there. Now I'm going to capture it.
It's so quick. It goes by so quick, but you can see the saucer shape.
Right, a bird does not fly that fast.
No, it was way,
And it's
way.
I'm
not
not sure if
that
it's a
big, I
bird
mean-
or UFO because there's birds right there.
Yeah,
But
it's not a
that
bird.
Right there does not look like a bird. It's a clear saucer.
Great job, Mike.
Just to show you. It's
Thanks.
shaded
Again,
right
that's
here,
an awesome. You did a
and
great
it's
job,
shiny
Mike.
up on
I'm
top
blown
right
away.
there. So
This is
Yeah,
this is
I'm just-
deadly.
This is all new work. It's all new and unpublished.
I love it.
yeah, that's a bird right there. And see the difference? A bird stays in the frame set for a couple of seconds. But as always, thank you for watching. Over and out.
Okay, that was done.
Oh, you want to see a pretty cool one?
Okay. Always. Yeah, man.
All right. Enough of the shuttle ones. There's a couple of other ones, but those, again, people, I don't like when, people, again, God bless the people on the shuttle that day But if you click on the one right underneath Reagan, this one's really cool. This one is a V-2 rocket that Germany was testing in 1945. and I'm just sitting there watching it. It was like a old
right,
black
I'm
and white
watching
movie, and
the
I'm
space
sitting there
race.
watching it. All of a sudden, during the launch, this UFO comes flying by, and what you're about to see is it's going to enter the left of the screen, flying to the right to the
Season
screen.
1, Episode 1.
It's going to literally fly around the rocket.
Thought I might catch some UFOs.
Go ahead and play this
And
one.
Sure enough, I did.
It's playing right now.
4 minutes, 45 seconds into the movie with 45 minutes, 19 seconds. They're talking about Punamunda, and they're showing footage of when Von Braun was firing the...
Now, there's another rocket
right
on
there.
a pad there,
And
and
this
there's
UFO
some
right here comes
object
flying by.
off to the left of it.
Amazing. When you see the footage I'm about to show you, it's going to come around, and this is
Right.
controlled flight. It's going to come around, stop,
It's pretty blurry, but
go around the rocket, and keep flying that way. And then the
it doesn't
rocket
look
takes off.
saucer shaped.
So I'm just going to remove the title bar. Again, this thing is going to come this way,
V2
stop,
rocket
and
launch.
it's just in its turn
Oh,
right
this is
now. It
back in the
turns,
40s,
goes literally
wow.
around the rocket, and then flies out that way. So I'm going to hit play, watch that thing take off, and then as usual, I'll let it play in its entirety, and then I'll freeze it. and
Jeez, it
capture
doesn't look any
So watch
different
that
in the
thing take
40s
off,
than
and
it
then
does
the
now,
rocket will take
the rocket.
The atom bomb.
And then
Yeah.
the rocket takes off.
It will create the most terrifying.
Yeah, birds
weapon
don't go
in
that
history.
quick.
So now I'm going to rewind it. This is it in its entirety.
It's really fast.
The atom bomb.
Nope, let me rewind a little bit further.
The Americans realize if von Braun's rocket is combined with our own new top-secret weapon,
Right there. Just
Holy
see how it
shit.
does an S-turn around the rocket?
the
Watch this
Americans
S-turn.
realize
shit.
if von Braun's rocket is combined with our own
Wow,
new top-secret
that's a
weapon,
great job
Right
there.
there. Amazing. See how it did an S-turn?
Yeah.
So now I'll catch
Yeah,
it.
it's
the
fast.
Americans realize
just
if von Braun's
rapid.
rocket is combined with our own
It
new
looks to me
top-secret
like a
Right there.
delta-shaped
So,
craft.
Title block.
Isn't
There's
that
the
crazy?
saucer. Look at that thing.
I don't know.
Clear to
It's
see,
a
metallic.
strange shaped thing,
It's
eh?
amazing. It's shaded on
And that's
the
over
bottom
60
right
years, 70 years
there.
ago.
Shiny on top. And look at that thing. It's a saucer shape.
I don't
What's
know if it's
amazing though is
saucer
this
shaped,
is a
that one.
1945.
It looks more like a cigar
So,
shape to me.
They were around.
Yeah, it's,
Maybe they
it's
were
like it comes
given,
from behind it, and then
Germany
it comes around it, and
technology
then it
somehow. I don't know.
comes like towards
All I
the
know is
camera.
That's a UFO.
Yeah.
Watch that thing take off.
And it's really fast, and it's not a
weapon.
bird.
Atom bomb.
And then that takes off. So one more time. This
The
is it in
Americans
its
realize
entirety.
if
You got a
von
good eye
Braun's
to catch
rocket is
weird
combined
things, I'll
with
tell
our
you.
own new top-secret weapon,
Everyone can't see
Got
that,
amazing.
but
It
it's
does like
just
an S-turn around the rocket.
the Americans realize if
This
von
is it at a
Braun's
different
rocket is
angle.
combined with our own new top-secret
Flies in
weapon,
right here. Does the
atom
S-turn.
bomb.
So it does an S-turn like that.
It will create
And then
the
I'll
most terrifying.
capture one last angle.
Combined with our own new top-secret
How
weapon.
long ago did you
Right
start
there.
like seeing? I mean,
That's it.
seeing these UFOs. When did this
The
start?
reason why it looks like two is that's how fast they travel.
started maybe like
by the
4
time I
years
hit
ago.
Pause, that's it right
Wow.
there. That's the leading edge of that. And then just watch that take off.
Yeah, I never thought I would have
So I was
700
always thinking
videos
for watching
online
over and out.
7 years ago.
I'm just, wow.
that
And are you-
blows me away, man.
Are
Okay.
you working on something right now that's which are? Do you have like a latest, or have we seen those yet?
I do have a lot that I got taken down. Again, I don't know if the government collaborated with like A&E. There was a lot of copyright issues, and YouTube made me take a lot of my good stuff down.
Oh man, you didn't. There's kind of a workaround. I don't know if you've tried it for the copyright stuff. But then again, if the government wants to take it down, they can.
Yeah, and when they're threatening lawsuit and this and that, I was just like, nah, all right, I'll take them down.
Did you have to create a new YouTube account?
No, that's the reason why I took them down, because I had done so much work already. They said that I had one more. You get 3 strikes with YouTube, and I had 2 strikes.
Right.
Two
I'm aware.
copyrighted.
Okay.
I didn't want to keep that last
Special
one, but-
treat. We got a special right now.
Awesome.
Okay, listen to this, guys. This just came in.
This superstitious and hysterical program of the MCC.
You've seen ghosts, you talk about them, aliens, you talk about them. Are you kidding me, Wolfman? You literally had ghosts calling on a ghost box, but you're going to lose a lot of credibility. Lake Monster gobble you up in one fucking bite. I'm calling you out, my friend. You were scared of the girl from Texas. Well, I sure wouldn't be sitting there admiring the rippling, glistening fucking muscles of the fucking marsupial.
He was hairier than this Sasquatch. Oh my goodness. Who in the world are you? Hollering like that. Angry as blood. Do your neighbors hear you? You must live in the forest for you to yell that loud.
The Monster Castle. Paranormal Radio.
Witnesses have described it as not quite right.
Right. The Wolfpack.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
I'm only over here because I heard your sweet fucking voice on the phone.
Dig that.
Where's the bleep button on that?
There's no bleep button on that one. That's just too good.
All right.
Yeah, man. So what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Kind of colors, and they spin round, and those creatures.
There was just wheels in the sky, wheels within wheels, all giant.
I saw wheels in the sky. I saw lights, and they were spinning.
Wheels in the sky.
There is only one.
It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, me too. So we're looking at wheels in the sky, right? Have you ever had a close encounter of the third kind yourself?
Myself?
Yeah.
In my bio, I wrote that I wasn't really like, I don't know, one flew up to my window, and my wife woke me up, and she was like pointing at it, and I couldn't wake up. I was like in some type of trance, and I just remember opening my eyes, looking at her hiding behind me, and the whole room was lit up, and I looked to my left, and this huge white light was just right there at the window, and what I call it is they're called white orbs, basically, and they're pretty fluent in the Pacific, and that's where I was at the time, in Trinidad, California. So I looked at her. I was stationed up there in the Coast Guard, and I was at an air station, and when she woke me up and when I seen it, I looked back over at her and I said, it's just my buddies in a helicopter. They're just messing with me tonight, shining the spotlight. Just go to bed. And then that's all I remember. And the next morning...
Was this at night?
The next morning she goes, hey, do you remember what happened last night? And I was like, a little bit, what? And she said, that bright light. As soon as she said that, I kind of remembered a little bit. She said, you said, it was your helicopter friend, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no way, man. If that was my buddies in the helicopter and they flew up to our house and shined the light in our light, they would be fired and kicked out of the Coast Guard. And I remembered a little bit more that morning, and it was totally silent. And that was about maybe, it was 1991 when that happened.
Wow.
Yeah. And I still...
Do you have any personal videos of UFOs?
Myself? None.
Yeah.
I just see them on TV, or I see them through the webcams. You can't see them with your eyes unless they stop. But if you have a mechanical eye, you'll see them. And you need to focus on places, and that's what they've taught me, or I guess given me a gift to see them. I don't know. Because like I said, I never had this before. I never had this phenomenon, I call it.
Do you feel different when you get a feeling for it, or
no?
Where to look?
I'm just amazed at them, how fast they make turns and take off and stop, and that type of
But
technology.
you told me that you just all of a sudden got this ability to do that. But was there something that happened before that triggered you to have this insight? Kind of like a special insight to see this, because most people would never see that.
I think it was over my eyes built up training over the years of looking at thousands of other people's videos. Like I said, I remember I mentioned I was creating my site, and when I created those 50 chapters of UFO sightings that were filmed by others, it was amazing footage, and I guess my eyes got trained to what they were filming, and I could literally authenticate it again, which led me to the Mexico webcams. But not only the Mexico webcams, there's a couple of other new webcams that came out. worldwidewebs.com is a really good one. I caught some amazing work down there at Australia, but I haven't released that work yet. I have so much work, I don't even have time to release it. Again, because if I'm spending time releasing it, I'm missing time capturing them, because I capture about 10 to 12 UFOs a day, either watching TV or going through the webcams or just looking up even into the sky at night. And I've even passed that to my kids. I showed them how to see them at night. And yeah, I do see them every night.
Like
I don't know if they're satellites. I don't know if they're satellites or.
So where you live out you must live in an area where there's not too much city lights, where you can see the sky pretty clearly.
It's actually pretty quiet. I live in an inverted bowl, so it's kind of like a prism. It blocks out all the light, and it brings in all the stars. Cool, beautiful nights, so you can see everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You must live in a place where you can, like when I lived down by Lake Erie on a farm, with away from all the city lights, you could really see stuff then. That's where most of my sightings. But now that when you're in the area where there's cities and all around, and the lights from the cities actually interfere too much, when you can't see the depth of the sky at night.
Yeah.
Well, you still might see things, but you're less likely to see anything.
The lights do distort it. You need the lights out basically to see them. And then, like I said, you need a mechanical eye. They're so fast. You don't even see them. They're flying in front of us every day. But if you just by chance get lucky enough to have the grace of them to stop in your presence, and you're blessed to see them like I was, it's amazing. It'll change your life.
I'm back on your playlist on YouTube here. I know there is a lot of listeners out there that are having trouble with this, but yeah, next time we'll do something different. From now, we'll just try to describe it the best we can. Which one do you want to look at next?
The next one, I guess, was that jet. See that jet right there, just sitting there, getting ready to take off?
UFO sighting while watching Ancient Aliens?
Yeah. Even Ancient Aliens, which is a series of UFOs.
Okay.
I watched Ancient Aliens series 1 through 16 and seen UFOs in every single episode.
Season 1, episode 2, Close Encounters.
I got it.
Ancient Alien Collection. My goal is to watch, I guess, every episode of season 1.
But that looks almost like a
try
plane.
and capture a UFO. So I was successful in season 1, episode 1. And I guess I got
I don't know if anyone
successful
else
with
can
season 1,
looking at
episode
this.
2.
There's a jet flying by.
There's the UFO right there. And again, this is probably
something.
part
Oh, that
4 or
is
5
weird looking.
of the videos I've been making. I was just
Looks
so
like a whale with fins or something. I don't know what that is.
fascinated by this thing. It shapeshifts.
Oh, wow.
It shape shifts. I'm sorry.
I've heard about this.
But that's it right there, and it's flying this way.
Shape-shifting UFOs.
If you look at it, it looks like a plane flying that
It does
way,
right
but it's
now.
not. It's actually zips right by the jet, and it flies from the screen left
A
to
buddy
right.
of mine
Someone hit the play
saw
button.
a plane
Hold on.
once stop in the middle of the sky and just stay there. And then it changed shape and turned into an orb and floated away.
Now I'm going to hit play and watch that thing take off.
Think of as a fuselage
Flies
with
underneath
wings
the jet.
might have appeared as a crop
So I'll rewind it.
previous day during that sighting. Now, what
watch
we
it
might
fly
think
by right
of as
there,
a fuselage
goes
with
underneath.
wings might have appeared as
So
a
I
crop
rewind again and
previous
just one more
day
time.
during that sighting.
It's gonna
I
come
like
up
to see
right
this
here.
one slowed
What
down.
we might think of as a fuselage
underneath.
with wings might have appeared as a crop
One more time.
previous day during that sighting.
And just watch
Now,
it fly by.
what we might think of as
Goes
a
underneath,
fuselage with
boom, that
wings
way.
might have appeared as a cross
So,
to people who
That was
saw
the UFO.
religious symbolism
Yeah, so far
constantly in their everyday
I'm
life.
batting.
Okay, that's pretty freaky. But to me, Michael, that just kind of like a plane, that one.
Go to part 2 now. Everybody says that now. Go to part 2 and you'll see the shape-shifting.
I think
The part 2 is the one right next to it. To the right.
Yeah. Part
I thought
2.
it was a plane too, but
Sighting
and then
while... I think that was part 2. Sighting while watching
just-
Ancient Aliens.
Ancient
Part 2.
Aliens Great Lakes saucer flies over them.
yeah, that's another one. Over the Great Lakes. You're already watching that one?
Oh, I was confused. There's so much here. It's
Encounters.
trying to keep track of it is just.
This is part 2 right here. That was part 2.
To watch, I guess, every episode of season 1 and try and.
I don't know. It's a
capture
weird
UFOs.
shaped plane, though. If
I
that's a
was
plane, I don't know what it is.
successful in
It looks like a
season 1, episode 1, and I guess I got
more like a
successful with season 1, episode
limp
2.
with fins
There's
on it or
UFO
something. I don't know
right
what the
there.
hell that is.
Again, this is probably part 4 or 5.
That's a weird looking thing.
That was just
Has a
so
bump on the bottom of it too.
fascinating. By it.
And you got to remember, I was
No, it's
filming
not a
my
plane. I don't know what that
HDTV.
is.
It's shaped.
You got to remember, I was filming this with my camera, holding it against my HD TV,
Yeah.
which you're looking at, and this thing was like a plasma craft. It was like white plasma. Even though it does look like a plane, it shapeshifts as it goes underneath it. Because what was the other gentleman's name? I do slow these down and
Jeff.
review them through Windows Media Player. You could slow it down and watch it frame per frame per frame.
Okay. I'm back on. Well, that was. I actually played the part 2 one. That's what I did. So. Anyway, that was good, but the earlier ones were better. That one there, you could say it's another plane. A skeptic is just going to say that's a plane. Well, a cruise missile, yeah. God of
The cruise missile coming back from an airstrike.
It does look like a cruise missile. The God of Thunder said, you're right, man. It does look like a cruise missile. It looks
Have
like
you ever? I got a question. Have you ever, found what you thought was UFO and then later on discovered, like you were able to identify it?
Yeah. As my eye gets more trained, I go back to my old videos and I delete them because I thought they were UFOs, but it was like a bird or a plane. So I try to
you're
keep
really
the
good
most
at-
what I
I
think
mean-
considered the most authentic online.
So you're really good at like differentiating between like what a UFO is and actually being able to
yeah.
classify it as a UFO. Is there any like characteristics you would say that
classifying a
that
UFO
you see
though,
with all the UFOs? Like any way they move or
They all move differently, but most of the saucers, like the silver saucers and the classic, 1960, 50 saucers, those are the ones that'll just zip up on the screen for a second and then poof, they're gone, or they just zip by in like a straight line.
Wow.
If you want to see the really good stuff, I could send links. We could skip ahead and I could just go to like my best work if we just go down the list.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he's already down at the Blue Lakes. That one was pretty good.
Blue Lakes. Oh, load more. Okay, I got to load more.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
If you keep, you'll just keep loading more and more and more, and it'll just keep going forever. But let me see. Let me bring it.
You might want to, if we're going to go way down into something, it's probably better if you just post it up on 47 Talk again, the link to it.
All right, we can do that.
Yeah.
So I'll send the
Be a lot
first one
easier
right
for
now. Let
everybody.
me pull that one up.
you have an idiot abroad.
Oh yeah, that's too funny.
That's a funny show.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I was seeing him on that one. But again,
Wow,
that was
you
one of the
found-
shows when it first started.
Yeah, you have like 10 videos just from, or maybe 10 videos from Idiot Abroad where you see UFOs.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I never heard of it before, but
I mean,
so most of these things he's seen while he's watching shows on TV, basically.
I'm just basically relaxing. I'm
Or-
not looking for them at all.
Yeah,
They show
you
themselves
just-
to me.
yeah. And other places too, and you see him in the sky as well.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Now this next video, it's great because it's going to show 3 species that live in the air. It's going to show a bird, a saucer, and our technology, which is rockets. All right, so I'm going to send the link now to 47 Talk.
If you go to 47 Talk, you're going to also see a picture of a cruise missile from God of Thunder posted up. It really does look like that object in your last one we looked at. To me, that's what it looked like. It even had the bump on the bottom.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like a cruise missile. That's what I saw, anyway.
I wouldn't doubt it. Again, it could be anything. I don't know what they are. So I'll take anybody's word.
You can use a cruise missile to probably fly it around, do things. I don't know if they land or whatever, but they don't necessarily have to go and explode.
Yeah, true. Just going through the
Do you see
playlist.
more of the UFOs like during the daytime or like sunrise, sunset? What's the best time to like spot them?
Sunrise and sunset.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed most of my shit at that time too. Either dusk or dawn. And the strange
You've
sky
seen
sounds.
UFOs, Mike?
Oh man, I've been all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
Really?
oh yeah. I'm a possible abductee. I had one chase me around when I was growing tobacco in the field, man.
No shit.
Yeah, I was shooting energy beams down at the ground. It looked like a fireball.
I have a picture that I'll release later this week of a fucking little black UFO, which taught me, again, the other gentleman asked me a question, do I learn things every time I see these things? And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. What I learned in this video, I was looking at a cactus. This fucking little tiny mini black saucer came up on the cactus, hit it with like a little laser beam, and then flew away. And I was like, what the? So I rewinded it, kept playing it, and when I freeze framed it, it had a shadow on the ground, so I knew it was authentic. And what it taught me, though, was, you know how a bee flies up to a flower and eats the pollen?
Yeah.
That's one species. And then a hummingbird flies up to a flower. That's another species. This species is of the same species of them that flew up to a cactus flower and fed off of it or hit it with that whatever it did and then took off. It was just an analogy that they showed me that they're a species, basically, just like us.
Yeah.
And they live everywhere. They live all over the world. In the world, they live up on the moon. I have a footage of an orb. I don't know if it was landed on the moon or came out, but it was, again, Ancient Aliens. And the show was about the moon being a alien base. So I'm watching it. All of a sudden, this white orb just boom comes right out of it, and nobody even sees it, the crew or nobody. I was like, wow, give me a break.
They're gonna want to hire you now.
What's that?
One day they're gonna want to hire you for their show to go over everything.
I actually tried to reach out to him.
Yeah. You should probably just start your own show.
A lot of people say that. I'm getting that a lot.
Oh yeah, you just need the funding and a good producer.
Yeah. Are you looking at
I don't know. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Which one are we gonna?
I just sent it to 47.
Oh,
Talk.
okay. All right. Wait a minute. I didn't get it. I got pics from SpaceX. I don't see it there.
Want me to resend it?
What? Did you get it, Jeff? You see it there?
I am watching it right now. I'm trying to.
I don't see it.
I see these. It looks like birds flying around the trail of the smoke trail of the rocket going up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You're going to see three. I call it species. Our technology is one. The rocket going up.
Oh, and then okay. So right at the very end, so you see like three birds, and then off to the far left, you see this like long, like dart-like object.
It's a huge saucer.
It's long. I mean, because the birds are like dots, and you can see their little wings, and then off to the left, you see like this really long, just object.
Okay.
Coming across. It's just kind of like in the screen, and then
I don't know why.
and then you pause it to show it there. It's really long. I mean, it's.
Okay, I found it now.
It's like the same length as the smoke trail is wide. I mean, if you on the screen.
Here it is.
2013, and it really paid off looking for UFOs. 1 hour, 27 minutes, 46 seconds into the movie, with just 42 seconds left. Literally, the movie was ending, and the credits were.
Which movie was it?
Showing, and. Look at what just flew by.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're right,
This
Jeff.
was like the best UFO shot of the entire movie. Even though I caught like 8 or 9 UFOs. So I'm just going to remove the title bar. And this is basically the credits. And look at the size of that thing. That thing is bigger
and it just
than the rocket that's taken
Oh
off.
wow! And then the very end, you see how long and how.
at the end
I mean,
of it.
that's.
I guess it was a
That's
gift
not
from
a.
them.
That doesn't look
I'll
like
let it
something
play in
that's
its
like an
entirety
animal or a
and then
bird.
rewind and capture it.
That's
That
really
thing's
Watch that.
long,
I'm gonna have
long and
play and
thin.
watch that
It
thing
looks like
take
it's.
off. And that thing is.
I would say 100 feet long, man. Eh? At least.
That thing
Can
was
you
just
catch
massive.
these and like put them in a jar?
Judging from the size of the rocket and
That's how
the
fast
object
they
is
move
behind
compared
it,
to us.
it's got to be
Gone.
at least 100 feet long.
And the rocket just sits there.
It just kind of
chugging
phased
along.
out there, didn't it?
So, rewind, watch this.
Did that phase out?
See that? One more time. Watch right here.
Wow, it's in
See
there in like
birds
a
in the
blink of an
background?
eye.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
boom.
it's
the
like a
UFO
rod,
flies by.
man.
like
you,
one
have,
frame.
Amazing.
have you ever heard of rods?
Analogy.
Yeah, I have
got
those in
3
my
different
website. I wish you could have access to my website. That's one of my chapters.
You got a bird that'll fly by here.
Because that really reminds me
You
of a
got us
rod.
with technology flying.
The way
whatever,
how fast it is.
you know,
like that.
technology machines are, and
You
however
got a
they
pretty
will
good eye to
evolve
see
in the
that.
future. And
This
then
guy
you
can
have
see
actually
rods
the future
fly
flying
by with
past
his
this
bare
view.
eye. How did he
So
do it?
let me just rewind and watch this. Even further.
That's groovy, man.
I'm going to start from here so I can describe and see the birds and everything. So
See.
I hit pause. You'll see the birds right here. See the bird flying by.
Jeff, what were you saying before that? Before I started
There's the
I
birds
was going
right
to ask.
there.
Hey, Michael, do
UFO
do
flies
people ever
by,
send you like videos to check out and?
See the birds flying
Uh,
by.
No,
right there.
that's,
Or they
So
found
that's
like a
a
UFO?
phenomenon now too. Yeah, people are starting to send me videos, and I actually talked to people that have got
I'm gonna capture
abducted.
each one of them. So here's the birds
Wow.
right here. I'm just
I'd like
Well,
to
we
know,
had the chance of going to
these are the
UFO
birds right
Congress
here.
this year.
They're just gonna
I don't,
fly.
have you heard of that?
What's that?
Have you heard of UFO Congress?
No.
Oh wow! So it happened this year, and this year it was in Scottsdale, Arizona, and you get a lot of these people that have been abducted. You get people that have worked in the with NASA. You have scientists that have, I mean, all of this data and all this evidence, and everybody gets together, and we got a chance to meet, Stanton Friedman and Ken Johnston. These are guys that Ken Johnston he was on the receiving end of all the pictures that they would take, from the moon. And he was able to snag a few hundred maybe
Wow.
of images that they were supposed to burn.
This is
and he was able to get a hold of those. And yeah, I mean these are back in the 60s and 70s, and you can obviously tell that there was something more going on there than just artifacts in the sky.
I believe it. When I did a full series on all the rocket launches, like the early ones. What do they call the first ones? The Vikings, the Apollo missions.
Yep. Right.
Shuttle,
Ken Johnson was on the Apollo mission there, and that was just tons of evidence that you could see.
Okay, this one here is the Giza pyramids one.
Yeah, that's next on the list.
I already caught
This
something
one
in
is
2 minutes of the
amazing
movie.
because I was watching again Ancient Aliens. They were clueless of what they was above them, and this one,
right?
This one's kind of scary because I was watching, and this was in the early days where I first started seeing them. I had to use the bathroom, so I had to take a break. So I literally paused the remote, and what you see are those three. They just froze right in time. And I was like, wow.
Now,
what
that's
the
a
heck,
formation that I'm familiar with. I've seen that many times in the sky myself. A formation like that. There's a lot of times 3 of them like that.
Yeah, God of Thunder just posted in Twitter a picture of some rods.
Oh, cool.
That's how fast they are.
Check it out.
Yeah, it is similar to that phenomenon, which is still unexplained.
I only have one photo of rods, so that's all I have.
Behind the cloud right here.
Well,
No, I have at
yeah,
least
but
4
the-
videos on
hey,
YouTube. They live in the cenotes in Mexico.
Yeah,
They're
but-
very prevalent down there.
Okay, but let me just tell you one thing, Michael. Don't ask Jeff to send you a picture of his rod, okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's too much information.
Okay, yeah.
Going.
Yeah, I got a sound effect for that, actually.
This was some of my best work.
Too late. Oh, there it is.
That was pretty funny.
This was a total surprise. I knew something flew by.
Yeah.
So I got a good eye for him.
Something flew
But
by.
I thought it was just one.
What was it?
And the first time I hit pause.
Well, that's definitely not rods. Those are saucers. And it's right over top of the Giza pyramids, actually mimicking the layout of the 3 pyramids. Look at that. Just like the Belt of Orion. The one in the middle is dropped.
Hey, my buddy said that too.
Freaking saucers right there.
I swear, my buddy said that at my coworker.
Yeah, because it's mimicking the layout of the Belt of Orion. That's the way they're flying over. The same.
That's the star system we couldn't remember.
Watch them things take off at the speed of.
That is definitely not a coincidence. That is really wild, actually. What do you think of that, Jeff? That's a Belt of Orion, dude.
Right? No, that's it. Orion's my favorite constellation.
And isn't it, when Athena, mine too, and I don't know why. Every time I see it, I just feel like something about that.
They fly right down the pyramid. Right?
But Athena,
Around here on the side of the pyramid.
she says that's where she calls them the Orions.
Right, they live in the. They live around one of the stars over there. Their planet.
Sorry, not to see that again one more time.
Yeah, they come. I know that in the Belt of Orion, there's a nebula that's like a birthplace for stars. It's where
Fly back again. I just got that.
where stars are being born.
Try and capture them.
Right, it's between like the from the left to right. If on the far left star, between that one and the middle one, there's a huge
Fly down and then
like nebulous cloud where stars are forming.
I forget what you call it.
We have from the chat room, Loose Bruce says he saw a fleet of at least 10 UFOs flying information down the Yucatan last week.
Yeah, there's UFO fleets very prevalent down there. If you just go to YouTube or go to my website and do a search for UFO fleets in Mexico, you wouldn't believe what pops up.
Wow.
Damn, I missed them. Yeah, they do circle around the pyramid and come back, so there is 2 flights. Let's see if I can get the
What is
second
this
flight.
playing right here?
Or the first flight.
Okay, I think we should have a break, guys.
All right.
I'm looking for a groovy song, and I found one. All right. This time, I'm not going to mess it up. Planet Clear by the
Three fastest I've ever seen.
B-52s. Planet Clear. This time I'm not going to interrupt the song.
All right, I know their flight pattern. I just watched their flight pattern for the song again. They missed them. They're going to go around and they're going to come back up.
She came from planet Blair.
Oh yeah.
Let light.
I
was a groovy baby from the fourth dimension.
Did I forget to mention a thing? She could sing with a fifth dimensional ring in a voice that'll sound like angels coming from the sky. She could sing. She could sing. She was a groovy little baby with a fifth dimensional ring in a voice. That's right, alright, dig it, yeah. From the Wolfman, sing it out now, yeah. Here we go. Groovy little baby from the fourth dimension. Did I forget to mention one thing? She could sing. Groovy little baby with a fifth dimensional ring in a voice that is. She could sing like an angel coming from the sky. She could sing. Groovy baby with a fifth dimensional ring in a voice that is, yeah, come from the sky. You're here with Dave Cruz and Wolfman Mike, and please listen to our new network,
KTLK DB The Fringe.fm.
All right. Everybody come on out and listen. And we're going to have a lot of fun now because we all joining forces. All right. And this is going to be where the disclosure comes from. Yeah. It's where all the freaks hang out. I love it. Oh, now you're on. Sorry. We already have a caller, it looks like, but whoa. How come it's not letting me, it's doing the same thing? I can't add for some reason. I thought it would be able to, but it unfortunately is not allowing me to add into the existing call.
Well, drop me in here and take the call.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Hang on. I'm going to take it. Because I think that's the guest. Because he's not on.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. That was the guest calling back in. I get it.
Something dropped off.
Yeah, I see that.
I was like, hello, anybody here?
Okay, no problem. We're back.
Good little break.
Yeah.
I had to go take a jingle, too.
A jingle?
A jingle.
No more than 2 jingles.
Okay, where are we going next? We were on... I gotta get back to this.
The next one I sent is about Syria.
Syria. I'm hearing myself echo.
And then this one, I was watching TV, and they were talking about how Syria had a nuclear facility, so Israel flew a sortie and took it out.
Is it the one with the...
And during the flight, I think it's an F-16, this badass UFO just flies right underneath it. So I don't know if these things might be ours, and we have, because some of our most high retired military generals in the Air Force say that whatever we show the world, we're 50 years ahead in what we can't tell you. And this thing seemed like it was guiding the way in to go knock out that nuclear facility. It's just, I'm just thinking, what if is what I'm saying. What if what I'm seeing on TV is ours? Isn't that scary?
I'd rather like it better if there was like really sexy with green skinned women flying around and then in them.
You're going to see that in the next upcoming one, in The Idiot Abroad, which I'm about to show you. There's green women in this green UFO you're about to see.
Okay, where's
Wait till you
this one? I want to
thing.
see this.
It looks something like right out of Star Trek. Remember the Cleon ships?
Okay, where is it? Which one is that?
The next one I sent you after the pyramids, you should have got Syria.
Okay, the one with it's blue and it's got a jet flying on it.
Yeah, let's play that one.
Okay, I got it.
Black Ops, Season 2, Episode 1, Series 2, The Strike Against Syria. And I didn't even think I was going to catch a UFO on this. I was just watching to see what they did that year when they hit that nuclear facility. But 23 minutes, 34 seconds into the movie, with 24 minutes, 43 seconds left. This jet was taken off. This is the Air Force of Israel. And I couldn't believe it. This UFO, clear disc, shiny on top, shaded on the bottom, flies by at an incredible speed. And again, they don't even notice that they're clueless. So let me get the remote. I'm going to remove the title bar. And there you see it right there. Now let me just hit play and watch the saucer take off. Gone. So this is what it looks like.
It's saucer shaped again, folks, and it's going underneath the aircraft.
Flies by right here.
Yeah, it's going a lot faster than the plane.
I can't believe people don't see this.
I still say that to this day.
Oh wow!
Capture it this time, and it's a clear disc.
It's definitely not a bird. Again, it's not Superman.
Right there.
It could be Superman this time. It could be Supergirl.
See the disc right there.
Who's to say? We don't know what they are. Like before,
this camera
when
doesn't give it justice, but on HD.
Jeff, you said like, how do you classify it as a UFO? There is no classification because a UFO is something unknown. So there's no classification for it. There could be anything. We don't know what it is.
Yeah, but we don't. I mean, there should be some sort of.
Well, you can rule out that it's not this and it's not that and it's not anything. So basically, it goes into a category of unknown, which is really could be anything.
Yeah, most of them are really fast, though. I mean, they're not. Yeah. I mean, that's what I've seen. Most of them are just.
They're all different, though. They're all different. Yeah. Each one is a lot different than that's the thing I find. Some of them, a lot of them are saucer shaped, but man, you get all kinds of weird, different shapes.
Oh, I'm all over the world with this thing. You have no idea.
Yeah. Okay, after that one, I'm going back to TweetDeck. And I'm going up on it, and you got one that looks like a German. No, that's Jefferson Decal. That's funny. That's one of those Nazi saucers. Disputable. And then we got pictures of rods from God of Thunder. And okay, now I'm on to one that's an Idiot Abroad green UFO.
Okay.
Is that the one you want me to play?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sending my favorite ones to you just to get your guys' thoughts.
Okay, here we go.
All right, I was watching An Idiot Abroad, Season 3, Episode 3, India to Hong Kong, the short way around China, and 2 minutes, 12 seconds into the movie, with 42 minutes and 2 seconds left. I was watching them ride on a Ferris wheel, and something flew by, so I just want to show you what it was. That's it right there. Whoa. And again, it even shows you an alien abroad. I'm sorry, an idiot abroad.
Oh, yeah, there's an alien abroad with green
Season
skin.
3, Episode 3, India to
Bring
Hong
it on.
Kong. But that's what's known as a Vimana, if they're still in India. That's a Vimana right there. It cruised by at night, flew by, and I caught it. And again, with 2 minutes and 12 seconds into the movie. As soon as it started,
God of
I seen
Thunder
it.
posted
with
on
42 minutes
Twitter.
and 2 seconds left. So I'm going to try and rewind and show you guys. Let me just get the remote. And I'll rewind.
That's pretty good, man. What did he post?
All right, so it comes up again.
Jeff, you there?
Right there.
Yeah, I'm here.
What did he post?
He posted the flying saucer over the wolves on the hunt. Oh, Secret Yellowstone.
He's jumping too far ahead. Tell him to slow down.
No. You posted it on the. That was the last thing you posted.
And it flies by.
He's
right
like,
there. Look at the upper left
he's
corner.
5 videos ahead of us.
Boom! It just flew by. So rewind it again.
What is this?
Watch right here. Boom! Just flew by my finger.
Wow, a different one. That almost looked like an insect over there.
And right up in this area. Boom! See it fly by? So I'm going to try and capture it and freeze frame it as it flies by. Boom! I missed it. Try it again. They're fast.
A bit of me time.
I count 1001. 1001. Yeah. I missed it. It's right there. But that's a Vimana.
Okay, that's not an insect. Definitely not an insect.
Flying away, basically, as you can see. With two.
Interesting. Is there more in that? Am I echoing? Yeah, I am. Michael?
Yeah.
Is there more in there than just, or should I keep playing that one?
You want to go to the next one?
Well, I don't know. We won't have time to go through all of them. I just thought that's the best part out of that one, right? Or should I keep playing? Is there more? Let's see. I can't even tell where it is at.
What is that? That is so weird.
Boom! Caught it right there. So as you can see, it flew in right there. That's what's known.
Okay,
as
it's definitely not an insect. Hey,
Well,
Jeff?
because that's that's up in space, right?
Well, it's in the sky up higher than an insect, but yeah.
12 seconds and 42 minutes.
But you know what? I've noticed that I've had a lot of sightings like near, like fairs or like where people are having big events like firecrackers, fireworks, or like a fair, you know, or like all the lights and everything. That attracts them. Actually, they go and check that out to see what it is. And they'll sit up there and watch. Uh-oh, Michael's call dropped again. Wow. All the calls dropped. Oh, no. Everything dropped. Do I still have internet? Am I still on? It looks like I'm still streaming. Wow. Okay. I'll just go to the next one. Let's wait till they get back to me. I don't know what happened there, but everything dropped. So here we go. I'm going to, this is Turkey when the Russian jet got shot down.
All right, this is a new format. I was watching the CNN news, and they were showing Turkey shot down a Russian jet, which could start World War IV, especially with Turkey being a NATO country. This is the Russian jet crashing down to Earth. It was
Are you back,
filmed
Jeff?
by News 4.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
and I'm
good.
going to turn on the sound.
You and him both
because
dropped
they're totally
at the same time.
clueless of
You and Michael both
what flies
dropped.
by.
The call dropped.
So I just want to turn on the sound first, and then
Strange, eh?
I'm going to hit play. 10 seconds into the video,
It's got to
you'll
be the
see
NSA.
this jet come crashing down, and then a UFO will fly by seconds before impact. So I'm just going to hit play, let you watch it fly by, and then I'll capture it and I'll freeze frame it. So here we go.
The Russian fighter bomber was shot down at 6,000 feet.
Flies by
A
right here.
Turkish TV crew filmed as it fell, perfectly positioned, it seems, to ensure that the world got the message. Turkey will not accept violations of its airspace.
Not sure if you've seen that, but let me rewind it.
Seems to ensure that the
Again,
to ensure that the world got the message. Turkey will not accept violations of its airspace. Seems to ensure that the world got
Gotta rewind it. Forgive me because it's YouTube.
positioned, it seems, to ensure that the world got the message.
That lady's got a
Turkey
piercing voice.
Positioned,
Damn.
it seems,
These are new
to
tools.
ensure that the world got the message.
Let me just shut her up for a minute. These are new tools that I'm trying to capture it with. So let me just back up to 5 seconds and watch. You'll see the UFO right there, just passed by. So now I'm going to try and capture it.
I didn't see that one. I can't see that one. Did you see it, Jeff?
I missed it.
I haven't seen it. I'm looking.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Is Michael there?
No, I was just checking. He's not there.
Guess that
I don't know what happened. His call dropped, and he's not calling back. I can't call him because it just says unknown number. He's using the call-in number through, I think, some
This time
Google.
I'll freeze
Oh,
frame
here he
Janice
is.
comes down.
He's back.
Now that I know where it comes in.
Right on. He's back.
I'm back.
You back in black.
Can't get rid of
Are
me
you
now.
back? Are you back, or are you back with the men in black?
That's the jet.
Or you just back in black?
There is the
They beat me back aboard.
They took you for a second?
I first seen it on
Yeah, they just took me around Mars real quick and then came
CNN
back.
footage.
Right on,
And I
man.
waited a
Groovy.
day because it
Groovy.
was live, and I couldn't capture it, so I'm sure it was.
So where are we at? What are you guys looking at?
I was looking at this next one where Turkey when the Russian jet got shot down.
Oh, cool. I'll scratch
When
that
I
off
hit,
my list.
and you turn on the volume.
Wait till you see this. Have you seen it?
UFO, and as you
Yeah, I can see it now. That one was harder to.
on the bottom.
Is it? It's almost like a square, like a cylinder-shaped thing, eh?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
hit. Watch how fast this thing
Like
flies by
bullet-shaped
and this thing
or cylinder
still
shaped.
falls. I'm gonna try and freeze frame.
That's weird,
by
man.
frame. If not, it's super fast. Let me just
You haven't seen nothing
That
yet,
one's
Mike.
really, really fast. No shit, eh?
gone. See?
Wow.
This thing only fell a little bit.
I'm trying to bring you guys up to the best.
Okay, let's move up to the best.
This thing flew by.
No, but look at these as don't just fully look at them. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I should have left that go through.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Let
was
'em all-
almost over
let 'em
now.
all
It was
fully
already
play.
showing it. It was showing it in slow motion already.
All right,
so
this is a new format.
I can't seem to fast forward it here.
Oh, so there's like this white dot
I was
there.
watching the CNN news, and they were
That's right
showing
off of
Turkey
CNN News.
shot
Yeah.
down a Russian jet, which could.
I don't know. I can't rewind it and fast forward it. So yeah, I think people should just watch the end of that one on their own. We'll go on to the next.
All right. So you just finished watching what, Turkey?
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is going to be over in Japan. This green UFO comes flying out of the left
Oh, there's
to right.
There's one Wolves on a Hunt first. We never seen that one yet.
Want to do that one first?
Yeah, that's the next in line that I found.
All right, do it.
Where's the China one? I never see that one.
I'll put it back up there.
Okay, I'm just going through the ones that you posted in order.
Okay.
So this one's
Yeah, I just
found a saucer over Wolves on the
Made
Hunt.
in 2007.
All right.
In 34 minutes 12 seconds into the movie, and 11 minutes 42 seconds left. Again, this guy's talking about. The
So yeah,
Wolfpack,
you pretty much got to be
Wolfpack tracks
on Twitter for you to
bison
fully enjoy this
killing
show.
So this one is gonna
Hashtag
go into my
47
favorites
Talk.
as well. I
And
love
this is
animals,
where
by
we're
the way.
posting the videos that we're watching.
That's why I like.
Or you
some
can go
of
to
my
Michael
favorites
Dunning's if
that
you're listening to this
UFOs are with,
offline. Michael Dunning's
animals,
YouTube channel.
birds and stuff like that. But I don't know if you notice, I keep panning back here. I don't know if you see it, but
And this one's called
Right
Found a
there
Saucer Fly
is a
Over
disc.
Wolves on the Hunt.
and it's very cool. It's shiny on top, shaded on the bottom. There it is. I caught it flying by. I was just
That
watching
almost
the
looks like a
wolves,
rod again.
And again, in this series, I was kind of getting disappointed because I was capturing with orbs.
Yellowstone?
And they were very poor quality.
Secret
Very
Yellowstone?
distant. They weren't pixels, they are orbs.
Where that is?
Orbs that I found in this series were white orbs that I definitely seen with my eyes, and I put them on my website. And black orbs that are on my website from other people's work. I've never seen a black orb in my life. Only besides
like a rod.
watching them through
Yeah,
webcams
exactly what I
in
thought.
Mexico, they're prevalent
And
through
it's
the volcanoes.
it's like larger than
volcanoes,
the
for some
wolves.
reason, black orbs
It's really big,
live and own the volcanoes there. But anyway,
and it's kind of squiggly.
Yeah.
It's not like a straight rod.
Yeah.
It's like a limp rod.
And then, okay, the next one up. What the hell is going on here? Next one up. This is some of my best work. This is a silver saucer. Is that the one you want me to play next?
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
all right, while watching Secrets of the British Castles, Season 1, Episode 1. They're in Dover right now, and I thought this might be some good footage to investigate, and it paid off. 17 minutes, 41 seconds into the movie, with 26 minutes, 10 seconds left. They're talking about Dover Castle, how many times it's been attacked and things like that, and I caught that flying by right there. It's some of the most detailed I've ever seen on UFOs that I always capture. And just look at the metallic. You can see it's clearly shaded underneath, shiny on top. And the title bar is right above it. I'm just going to remove the title bar and look at this thing. It's amazing. This is a beautiful craft. I consider this some of my best work. I don't know what the hell that thing is, but it's just definitely amazing. It has the saucer, classic saucer shape. But then when you get close into it, I've never seen any craft this detailed. I see so many different things on it, different shapes. But as you get further and further back, it looks like the hat saucer that's caught everywhere in Europe. But just look at the color in that thing and the metallic. You can see it. It's amazing. And wait till you see this thing take off. It's very hard to capture. Sometimes I question my own reality, how I have the ability to see these things and capture them. I amaze myself. But I guess they gave me this gift last year when I discovered them at Colima, or when they were in my dreams, and they'd been in my dreams ever since I've captured them in Colima in Mexico. Every day ever since then, I've been finding them. I capture about 6 UFOs a day. So I'm just going to hit play.
So you
Watch
can't.
that thing take off. It's going to be gone as soon as I hit the press play.
Dover was
Gone.
enlarged and refortified
That's how
by
fast they are.
several English kings.
So I'm going to rewind, let it play in its entirety.
Wow, this is good.
It's going to fly by from left to right.
Dover was
Choom,
enlarged
just flew by right there.
refortified by several-
And that's what caught my eye, was the metallicness of the craft.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
It's coming
too.
up right here.
Metallic. You can see
Right
the
there, it
glint.
just flew by. I just missed it.
That's a saucer-shaped one.
Dover was
Rewind.
enlarged
Flying through the
and
clouds.
refortified.
If you're listening without
Come
being
up
able
right
to
here.
see.
Try and capture it.
What is that it's flying over, Michael?
Nope.
What is that?
Fly by right there.
Dover was
Choom, just
enlarged
missed
and
it.
refortified.
Hey, Michael?
Yeah, I'm here.
What is that it's flying over top of? What's that stone structure?
That's you talking about the saucer?
Yeah, no, there's a stone structure that it's flying over top of.
It's like part of World War II. I guess they had a lot of ships tied up down there, and I know they did a lot of waterfront construction down there. But that's an old. In the beginning of if you start from the beginning, I call it whatever port or whatever something castle.
Yeah, it looks like a castle.
My eyes were focused to the skies. That's where my eyes.
This thing looks
That's
like the
the trick.
Millennium Falcon.
Everybody's always looking down. My eyes are always looking up, behind the people.
You know, that looks like the Millennium Falcon a bit, that thing. It's a cool looking craft, man. It's got a slit along the front of it. It looks kind of It's sleek and it looks like really sportsy looking model there. Wow, it's cool looking.
It's like a Cadillac, right?
Yeah, that thing has got. It almost looked like a mouth on it, sort of. It was
Now go back to it, and I'll show you a secret after my further review. Pull it up on the screen and look at it. Jeff, if you can do the same, and I'll show you. Let me know when you guys got to the close-up of it, where you can see the ass of it. And what I mean by that is...
at the end of the video, or which one? Where do we see this? This one's called "Here is the last video for the night."
No, go back to that Silvercraft we were just talking about. I want to show you some detail in it that you guys missed.
Oh, you mean like pause the screen and?
Yeah, pause it, and I'm going to show you some things that I found on there that have to be engineered by either mankind or aliens. You can see that detail.
Oh yeah, I definitely did. At the end of it.
Did you see the exhaust ports?
Yeah, you can see that the thing is a mechanical device. It's a machine. It's built. It's a craft.
Machine.
Yeah, you can see the front of it has features on it. Like you can see where the metal is
on the end of it, and that thing is that's the exhaust port of that type of species of saucers. Different saucers I call different species, but they're different fighter jets in our world.
Yeah, that thing is
You
definitely
understand that
built.
analogy?
Well, it's built by either us or an advanced race. Obviously, it's built.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's either one
you
of
can
ours
see
or
where the
one of
metal has joined together on the seams on that last part of that, for sure.
And look at the exhaust or some type of hole. I don't know if that's the front of it or the back of it, but that's a hole used for some type of...
It's 10 seconds left. They're talking about Dover Castle. How many times?
Oh, it's Dover Castle.
Like that. And
Dover Castle, that's what it was, yeah.
got that flying by right there.
Okay, there it is right there. Now, I got it paused on the thing.
Now, are you
I'm
looking
on
at
the-
it clearly? Look
Yeah.
at the hole. Do you see the hole behind it? It looks like an exhaust port.
Yeah. It almost looks like there's some kind of a smoke coming out of the back, maybe too, or something coming off the bottom of it. The bottom of it looks black. There's it's jagged shape, but it's symmetrical, and it's got some kind of a slit in the front of it. Almost, it could be a window that wraps right around the whole front side. I'd say that's probably a window. When you say so, Mike.
I don't know what that. I've looked at it. There's so many things I see in that thing, mechanical, that it's a saucer, guaranteed. One of my most detailed ones. That's why I sent it to you. That is basically some of my best top 10 work.
I don't know if I.
So this one just shows up in the sky, and then you don't really see it move. You just kind of pass it by, right?
What's that?
So this one you see the one over Dover.
Yeah.
So the video, I guess they're driving by and then they catch it.
I believe so. No. They don't see it at all. If you play that whole
I'm saying, but they're like driving by and then all of a sudden it's there, and then next thing you know, it's not.
Yeah, Jeff and Mike, just one thing I want to set for the record. In any of my videos that we watched tonight, in any of those movies, or if you go through my entire 700 movie playlist, the crew, the actors, the people, the water boys, they didn't know that these things were flying around. And that's what I've come to conclude after watching and creating over 1,000. I actually have 20. Actually, I'll give you a number. I have 2,400 videos. So what I want to do, I want to fill up YouTube, and I keep trying to post video, and I can't fill up YouTube. It's amazing. I got 60 gigs of data up there, and it would take you a week to go through that playlist that we're looking at right now. So that's why I'm just cherry picking the best. But there is so much more that you guys need to go through. Or maybe that'll be part 2 of this next show. Because I'm having
Yeah,
a good time.
I would love to get this on YouTube Live, and then everybody can follow along, and we could show them. That'd be great.
Jeff, if you can give me your email, and then Mike, you give me your email, we can coordinate this and maybe do that next time. Because I do want to learn that. I've seen that. I've seen a little bit of that.
Jeff knows how to do it. He's already done it. He can do that for us, no problem. I think,
Really?
he knows what to do. I think we use Periscope or something, or what do we use?
I use OBS. It's a broadcasting software for YouTube.
No, but how do we call into you so that you get our video too? We can do that as well. We can see each other too, and put it all on the screen, and you can see us all at the same time. That'd be cool. And then post the video underneath, and you'll see us too. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
We could do that as well, yeah. Or just have us listen to us and then post the things. But I'm sure that everyone would like to see our heads talking.
I don't know, maybe.
See 3 heads there talking to each other with headphones on. Anyways, shout out to Eric in the chat room, and I want to apologize for the repeat last night. What was said by Willie about our friend, the Reverend John Polk, is not our opinion of our show or the network. He's just a caller, and sometimes he's a bit of a jackass, but if you want us to, we will erase that part out of the show. I didn't notice it until it was brought to my attention. But sorry about that. Okay, guys. Yeah, I had to say that because I guess he got offended by some of Willie's harsh criticism.
Not nice.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's our apology. Okay. We're going to go to the next one, I think. Unless you guys need a break.
Yeah, let's do a break real quick.
Okay. I'll find something.
Just let me grab a cup of coffee real quick. Be right back. Maybe 2 minutes.
Oh, no. You got 5 minutes. Don't worry about it, man. We'll be back shortly.
For Monster Castle Paranormal.
Igor, stop that.
With the wolf.
Don't do that. Igor, stop it.
Okay. Midnight, when the moon is full. Yeah. Fridays and Saturdays. So it's midnight here. Eastern Standard Time. If you're in Pacific, it would be 9 o'clock.
Monster Castle Paranormal.
KTLK Network, TheFringe.fm.
Renounce this superstitious and hysterical program of the MCP.
You see ghosts, you talk about them. Aliens, you talk about them. Are you kidding me, Wolfman? You literally had ghosts calling on a ghost box. But you're going to lose a lot of credibility. Lake Monster gobble you up in one fucking bite. I'm calling you out, my friend. You were scared of the girl from Texas. Well, I sure wouldn't be sitting there admiring the rippling, glistening fucking muscles of the fucking marsupial.
She was hairier than this ass punch. Oh my goodness. Who in the world are you? Hollering like that. Angry as blood. Do your neighbors hear you? You must live in the forest for you to yell that loud.
The Monster Castle Paranormal Radio.
Witnesses have described it as not quite right.
Right. The wolf bag. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
on, folks.
Wicked. I am the Wolf Man, and this is a Monster Castle original. Monster Freaks.
To avoid the nauseation, frustration, desolation, mutilation, degradation. We like to rock, and this is a donation station. Yeah, baby. Go to monstercastleparanormal.com and donate today. Keep us rocking, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was some of my original stuff there.
That was you?
Yeah, that was me, man.
Wow. It's pretty good.
Thank you. That was a while back I did that, and I'm surprised because I found it on an old cassette. And
wow.
And I was able to pull that off the cassette and put it into a digital form. I saved it basically, and wow. And it was, and I gotta say that my cassette deck that I used was not Cushion Eject. We are proudly against Cushion Eject, even though Cushion Eject is one of our sponsors on this show. We do not like the Cushion Eject. We like just normal ones that pop right out at you. Okay? Just to clarify that for Willie. We're not Cushion Eject supporters, are we, Jeff?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, let's get on with this. Enough silliness.
You need... Oh, sorry. I can't say it.
Go ahead, say it.
No, I was just gonna say.
What the cushion eject motto is more cushion for the pushing.
More pushing for the pushing.
Yeah. Okay, where are we at now? Let's see. Go back to TweetDeck, and then I'm going.
Or eject for the defect.
That's a good one. This is okay. I'm at one now that says, "This is my favorite. Colima Black Fleet, come out of Colima." What is Colima?
This
Colima?
is where it all started. Where one day when I finished my website, I
filming a
started
fleet right now.
I started looking through the webcams down there in Mexico, because again the Mayan pyramids, and so I just started looking through those webcams at that travel agency. They happened to have a webcam pointed at Colima, and let's get ready to play that video, and it'll speak for itself.
Oh,
it changed my life that day.
It's going right now.
So I couldn't believe it. It just started, and I took a slideshow already, but this is amazing what I'm filming. This is the mouse right here, as you can see.
Somebody got electrocuted.
As you can see, they're all around.
Holy shit! Whoa! What is that?
And
It almost
this is
thinks it looks
live.
like dirt at first, but it's not, is it?
As you can see, you'll see the time change over here.
Whoa! Holy shit! Those aren't bugs.
So right now, it's 12:44,
I call them insectoids.
58 seconds. I'll try and keep that in the video. 12:44.
They just look too
13
dense,
seconds.
and they're too big.
And again,
And they have a
just watch them
shadow
fly
underneath
around.
them. You can see the
It's unbelievable what I'm seeing.
glint.
So I just figured
they have a glint. Each one of them has
there's
a glint.
hundreds of them.
There's about 5 different UFOs that
Yeah,
you're
there's a
seeing in
whole
this
bunch of
video.
these
They're
all around the
flying
mountain.
like a giant dogfight.
Okay, if you can't see this, what we're looking at is was it
But
called
anyway, I
Colima
screenshotted
Mountain,
a
or
whole
what
bunch
mountain
of
is
them, so
that?
I figured I'd go live.
This is Colima volcano in Mexico.
This is a black
and
UFO
there's all
fleet
kinds of
over the
black
volcano.
objects,
Over a
whole
volcano
bunch
in
of them
Mexico.
all around, flying all around this thing.
As you can see, these things
And
are everywhere.
they do look to me like they have some kind of a metallic glint
This is amazing
coming off
what
them.
I'm seeing.
Yes, you're correct. Some do. Some are black orbs where they don't
Literally
have that
UFOs
shininess.
everywhere, all over.
To me,
This
it
is
looked like
everything
a
I've been
saucer
hunting for.
battle. They were
And I
battling
just can't
each other.
believe they finally came.
Really?
to
Yeah,
me.
and look at the cloud formation
God, look
coming
at
out of
all
the
those. There's
volcano.
hundreds of them.
Or
I
you
gotta
should hit
screenshot
rewind
this real
and look
quick.
at that. As the cloud comes out of the volcano, it sweeps to the left of the screen. And look how the orbs are coming out of the volcano. I forgot to mention that.
Just want to save that one. That was a really good shot.
Oh.
That's how I save them in a slideshow.
You think they're
See how
coming
the
out
white
of that
smoke is coming out of the
volcano?
volcano and it's
You
being
think-
blown to the left?
You think they're coming out of that volcano? Really?
Oh yeah. Rewind it and start it over. I'll describe it to
I'm
you.
going to start screenshotting these.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Blind Beaver on Skype.
Thank you.
That's my one of my musician friends that helped me do the music that you just listened to.
Blind Beaver.
Go around the
Yeah,
screen and show
that's
you
his
what's here.
that's his Skype name.
I hope that's a stage name.
Yeah, no, it's Pete. That's Pete. He plays different instruments. I can't say bass player or guitarist because he plays different things. He can play drums too. Everyone in my band can switch instruments from
Musical
drums.
chairs, man.
Yeah,
Musical
from
chairs.
drums to guitar to bass to keyboards, whatever. We're all good on all of it.
Kind of like these orbs. They're playing
there.
musical chairs.
Yeah.
Or these insectoids.
And
I
just
can
watch
see a
them
glint
roll.
on it. Yeah,
That's what I
These guys
call
will
them.
fly away in a second. And again, this is live.
How big do you think those are?
About 30 to 40 feet in diameter.
Wow.
How did you figure that out though?
Because Kalima's 18,000 feet in height.
Okay.
These things are huge, is what you're looking at.
Amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can see them way off in the distance, and they're very solid looking in the sky. So that they
these
have
guys
a
finally
definite shadow.
showing themselves, and
For a
maybe
shadow
able
to be
to
that
show you
distinct,
guys
it has to be
every-
pretty solid, big object.
Again, this
Right,
is
Jeff?
live. Watch the
Yeah, no,
clock.
I think so.
Watch
I
those
mean,
guys
they're
moving
they're
around.
not fuzzy. They're clear.
Now, 48.
And they're not bumblebees, trust me.
And again, they
Well,
are.
if
every-
you
Are there
ever get
bumblebees in
stung
Colima?
by- You
No,
wouldn't
what
want to be
triggered
stung by
this
one of
was-
those.
These aren't bumblebees.
I tried
They're
to
way too big and
videotape the
massive.
screen.
They look
extended,
heavy.
They were all there.
They look weighty, you know. It almost does look like wings, though, that I see on some.
Some
I
of them
gotta
do
say.
have wings, yeah. And
Almost
there's,
looks like I
I
see
said, there's
wings.
about 7 different crafts in there. There's this one that looks like an acorn, and it's metallic, and it clearly shines the sun
No,
off
this
of
won't
it.
be in the archives. I noticed they delete them.
Oh, so they're different.
So it's 12:40, 8:58.
Is there like 2 different distinct
See how they're
kinds
just
that
flying
once you
around.
zoomed in, or is there 3, or how
Times
many different
ticking on
kinds?
There's 5 different kinds.
12:49, 5
Wow.
seconds.
Oh man, that's mind blowing, man. I hope everybody can find this. What we're looking at.
That's a big one up there.
Well, you know,
really interesting
bumblebees
stuff.
actually don't fly like usually during the day like that. They usually fly like in low light conditions.
I have pictures of these things flying through the clouds and stuff like that.
Yeah, so
They're
we
not
know these
bugs.
aren't
Wow.
bumblebees.
Let me
Well,
scratch
yeah,
out
like you
this
just
one
said,
for a
he's seen pictures. He's got pictures where they fly through the clouds, so proving that they're not bees.
Yeah.
But okay, let's check this chat room. Is that one of us, or is it in the video? Somebody's alarm is going off.
No, that was my son calling me.
Oh, okay. If you gotta take a call from your son, we would be pleased to give you that courtesy. There's no
No,
problem.
Mike, it's in the video that you're watching. on the
Oh,
LCS.
okay. That's what I said. Is that alarm in the video, or is it you?
It's in the video.
Okay. And we're going. I'm gonna check the top of this chat here.
That's my son calling me.
There's no one saucer. Okay.
Yeah, he kept bugging me because he was sitting outside in the car. I was trying to film what I couldn't believe was, coming out of the volcano, and he just kept calling me over and over. You'll hear that in the background.
I got a suggestion for you, Michael. For your YouTube videos,
Those 2 doubles.
Uh-huh.
And watch
maybe
this. Look at the time.
the way you titled them,
And they'll be gone.
you could be a little more discreet about it and just put, pick video 1 or video 2 and then number them. Number them. And it'd be way easier for us to find stuff. Like, give each one a number.
If you become a subscriber, you could do keyword search and go right. You could do like pyramid UFOs. Or
Okay. I
would
did.
recommend,
I'll get
if you want
used
to
to
pass that on to your followers and say that. Because
Yeah.
then that's how I'm finding them right now.
Okay. Because he's got so much stuff.
I can't even remember 700 videos of what's out there.
Yeah. Okay. You can find them by keyword anyways. That's what I like. If you started numbering them from now on, it would because I have a feeling it's going to get pretty complicated. You might want to number them.
Especially because I only uploaded half of my work, so maybe that's a good idea.
It is. Trust me. And then when you want to show someone, you just go to this video number, and then you can keep a log of what number it is and what's on it, and that way you get the keyword search plus the number. Because this is going to get even more complicated the more you get, Anyways, just my
And
suggestion.
they're pretty much gone.
No, I hear you.
But as he's saying,
That's a good idea.
Right on. Okay. Here's another one.
Now, Mike.
Yeah. What time is it?
I just sent you an exclusive. This is new work, my very latest. And it's kind of scary because what you seen just now was the volcano, right? With all the things flying around.
Yeah.
Now look for the latest one I just posted to 47 Talk.
Okay. This is another video of Colima.
Exactly. Now play this one and prepare to be amazed. Because on this day,
Right
I
now
think
I'm
that was...
filming Colima, as you can see. The
Okay, go ahead. I'll pause it for a sec. Will you tell us that? What were you going to say, Michael?
on this day, for some reason, I think I was tapped into the government feed, because I think the government watches these video cameras to learn more about these species. And I read an article online that Russia actually tapped into these Mexican videos as well to study these species. And Jeff asked me about being, fearful of what I'm, putting out because of my work. And yeah, I told you I'm fearful for my kids, not because of me, because again, I'm retired military, but I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing is against national policy.
I don't think so. That's freedom of
stuff that I put
information.
out there, other countries can take that and reverse engineer it and then, apply it to their armies and then apply it to us.
They can't reverse engineer just pictures that you're showing, stuff that you notice on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if I showed you some of the stuff that they knocked down, they're basically telling me, no, that's too detailed. Take that down.
Oh, so
Stuff
maybe
I'm
it is
talking about.
ours. Maybe that was ours then.
Huh?
It could have been stuff that's ours, our secret, like from the U.S. secret black ops stuff.
Yeah.
Like some stealth thing that they don't want other countries to see. Then that's different. Then that means it's not a
it was the
UFO.
most authentic. It was the most authentic videos. A lot of them.
Well, yeah.
And-
well, everybody's always wondering, is that one of ours, or do we have that technology yet? And I'd say we have some stuff that's probably close to that flying saucers, and I wouldn't doubt they do have anti-gravity, something that's silent and floats around. I actually do think the big triangles that are spotted are ours. I think those are ours because I've never
Me
heard
too,
of
I agree.
I've never heard a story once when people cite those, they go over silently, slowly. I've never heard anyone say that they've seen one shoot up into the sky and disappear.
Although the one in Stevens, somewhere Texas or Arizona, did you see that one? The Arizona Lights or something like that?
Yeah, holy smokes. I just realized we're almost at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Man, we got
that's
7
cool,
minutes left. I forgot we started early, so damn. Okay, yeah, and Moog Boy's asking if you are retired military. Yes, he is, sir.
Want to see one more of Kalima?
Okay, yeah, let's... which...
Now, in this footage... it
Oh, yeah, I
was blue.
paused it. Okay, here it goes.
Seconds are going, and this is live, and for some reason it's amazing what I'm seeing on here. I can't believe it. For some reason they're time-lapse. They're not time-lapsing it anymore. This is like every second, and watch what comes into this frame set. It's amazing.
Just watch what you're about
They're all
to
over.
see.
They're just coming in and out of the clouds. Just watch. You'll see them start popping up.
Oh, wow. That's magical, man. You can see them just popping in and out. Now, I've seen this before.
And it's not time-lapse, it's fluid, so you could literally see them flying around. It's amazing.
And this
See
is-
that? Look at that.
But
Did you
this
see
is
that?
the first time it's
I
ever
did.
been live, second
That's
per second.
mind-blowing.
So he's usually time-lapse, like
It's like
every
a
5
gift
seconds.
And so
from
this was from
which
some
distorts their flight pattern.
camera that they have.
could
That
clearly
you said
see
that
they're
you're not
coming in
even
and
sure
out of the
why they would have
clouds.
that camera there.
Just blown
government.
away with what I'm
Yeah.
capturing.
So it's government footage from Mexico, though, right?
And both are working in collaboration.
Oh, it shows the website right there where you got it off. of.
Filming this.
Yeah, I posted a link to the to
Someone
the,
could always
the
slow it
camera
down if they
feed.
want.
You can check it out now.
But this
Dark,
footage is
but
just amazing what I'm capturing. You'll see more.
Nice,
coming
thank you,
to the
Jeff.
frame set
You're
here.
awesome, man.
Hey, if you guys find someone that finds one, have them tweet me, because that's a little game I play with my fans, my friends, my peers, my neighbors. They go to these websites, and when they go to the cams, they don't see anything. As soon as I go to the webcam, they're there waiting for me, and that's scary. That really messes with my reality.
Oh, wow. Oh,
But
you
it
were
is-
trying to explain that to me before, and I didn't quite follow what you meant by that. Now I get it. So it's almost like they wait till you're watching through a video feed and then appear. So that is even freakier than what happens to me or other people that I've talked to. I get this, my hair stands on
And
end,
this is second
and I feel
by
like someone's
second.
watching me, and I just look up, and there it is.
that's how I feel when I kind of like that, but it's kind of like more of a
They look like little fleas.
instinct of a thought. Not I don't hear voices, but they just say, or I think to myself, let me just go to this webcam and see what's.
Yeah, that's using your intuition. Everyone has this ability, and you got to listen to those little voices, man. Everyone, that's a great thought to end the show. And if you want to tell everyone anything else, we're going to be back with this guest for sure, folks, because I didn't know how to approach this, and so I decided the format I was going to use was try to look at the YouTube videos and then talk about them. But this is an experimental show, so I'm trying something different.
I think we did pretty good.
I think we did. And Jeff's going to help us next time. I think we're going to set this up a lot better.
We'll I'll set up a better playlist.
And then we'll be broadcasting live off YouTube.
Yep, I can do a live YouTube, and we can show the videos real time, pause them, play them back.
Really?
Be awesome.
Yeah.
I try to zoom in on one.
Can I get your email?
I'm just letting this film.
Oh yeah, we'll hook you up right up. Stay on the line after the show.
Right there. See that one?
Which is
Mike, can you just I already got your email. Can you just shoot me and copy him?
Oh yeah, I can send you. I can send you all his contact information.
Look at that guy right there.
Right after the show, I'll do that. Or you can just give it to him. And
I don't know what I'm going to see because this is actual live.
Get into your Twitter and then just send you a direct message with all his stuff.
Yeah, I've been following you for
still learning
a while,
all these sites.
Yeah, no problem, man. We're gonna hook you up. That's why I thought this guy is awesome and he needs a little bit of help. That's why I just grabbed you up.
Yep, just find Jeff the Gray.
You'll
find me.
Well, you guys are both in 47 Talk, so you should be able to link up pretty easily on Twitter. Twitter's awesome for that, man. I love Twitter for that.
I just want to let you guys know, ever since I blew up on Twitter, since January 1st, I've been really putting my work out. I've actually met people that, this one kid was telling me what he sees. He goes, I got this thing over my house. This is a picture of it. And he's in Florida. And then I get another person saying, Mike, look, I got this. My little girl's seeing it. She drew a picture of it, but now I just caught a video of it. And it was the exact same thing. So I paired the both up together, and now they're both in touch talking about this thing, and they're keeping me in the loop. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I'm still thinking, how did you blow up? Like, you blew up on Twitter?
I just started putting my work up there with tweets. If you, both of you guys go to my tweets and just go down my timeline and just look at the amazing still frame pictures I was putting out.
I want to blow up.
I thought my blow up means like getting popular real fast overnight. Like I put my work out there and then went to bed that Friday night with like maybe 100 followers. I woke up, or actually didn't even check everything. By the time Monday morning rolled around, I had like 800 followers.
That's awesome, buddy. We are out of here. Thank you for listening to Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. Good night, everyone. Say good night, Jeff.
Good night. Thank you, guys.
Good night, everyone.
All right. Thanks for listening, folks. And everyone in the chat room, thanks for helping us out. Luke Boy. And I love Jefferson D's little pictures. They're funny too, man. Great to have him in there. Yeah, stay on for a minute, okay?